Hey, everybody. It is Farm Girl Scavenger, and Lissa will be with us soon. If you don't know who I am, my name is Noelle. I go by Farm Girl Scavenger, and this is my Wednesday night Let's Talk About It with Lissa Morris, Baubles, Blings, and Needful Things, and she will be here shortly. Sorry I'm late. It is 105 degrees here right now, and hey, Carl, how are you? And if you can't tell, I'm a little bit warmed up. New channel, who dis? It's too hot for a hat. That's how it is. It is painfully warm here. How are you, Mike? Anyway, so we decided that we did not have enough time to really even touch on Halloween. Hey, just me. How are you? You're welcome. Thank you for joining in. And we had talked at length, Lissa and I had, about what we wanted to talk about tonight. And the secret is putting an ice pack under the hat. That probably is a good secret. We don't usually get enough heat. I don't have air conditioning. I don't have heat either. So, it's one or the other. We get enough weather here and there that's okay. And it really is a lot cooler at my house because I have trees over it than it is outside. But it's supposed to be even warmer tomorrow. We had 100, and I think our record temp here last month was 118 here at my house anyway. But I'm just telling you, it says it's 102. It feels like 102. It is hotter than that 5 minutes ago. So I don't know what they're coming up with, to tell you the honest truth. But anyway, I'm messaging my co-host to see where she is. So we had talked about a lot of different things to bring to you guys tonight. And then I was pleasantly surprised to go. I was just going for a ride with my friend Renee, who will be in here sooner or later, down to Oregon City to an estate sale she had gone to from some friends of hers that she knows. And we went there and they were loading up everything and taking it to the dump. We were going to pick up a dresser. Anyway, Renee hollers at me from downstairs. She goes, "Come here. There's a whole closet under the stairs full of holiday stuff that nobody touched." And wouldn't you know it, there was Halloween stuff. There you go. Boom. Hi, Glenn. How are you? Thanks for coming in. For those of you, I mean, this is just a little crocheted pumpkin. You could put anything in it, right? Apparently, they must have used it for decoration. Who knows how old this candy corn is, but I'm going to have to tell you, it's probably pretty good still. I'm not trying it, though. Anybody want some? Let me know. I'll send it to you. I look like I've been beat up. Woo. Anyway, let's see if I can get me on here. Without blasting you guys. I can't remember if my sound is off. Perfect. So, we talked about a lot of stuff last week. However, we also pulled up a lot of comps for Janet, Antiques by Karen, and she's live right now doing a sale, and a lot of her peeps and herself will be here later. But I can't even tell you the amount of stuff that I got today that was Halloween and Christmas. There was so much Easter stuff you could just puke. I left all the Easter stuff there. I'm not an Easter person. Probably gonna wish I'd gotten it to show you guys if we ever decide to do a show on Easter. But I figured that I had enough stuff. But one of the things that, listen, I'm throwing things. It's that hot here, you guys. One of the things that Lissa and I had decided we were going to talk about, that a lot of people don't, let's see what I can do here. A lot of people don't think about is candy. Thus, the candy corn and the candy corn in the thumbnail and I don't know if it was in the thumbnail actually, but the candy corn in my Instagram. So you either like candy corn or you hate it. They have candy corn and they have the little candy corn flavored, the little pumpkins, right? So I have this lovely book, Halloween Collectibles, a price guide. And I was thumbing through it a little bit ago, and wouldn't you know it? Candy corn. Hi, Karen. How are you? There's some more candy corn. Candy corn's been around for a while. It's one of my mom's all-time favorite candies. But another thing, and I know we touched on this a little bit, is candles. That was the first thing I found in that closet, was candles. And we talked about Girly Candle, the brand Girly. So here's one of the candles I got, unburned. It's not marked. It's just this scary little candle house. And then this one I got last week in that box that I showed you that I got for 50 cents. It's just a pumpkin. But not only is it just a pumpkin, it's a Hallmark pumpkin. And I don't know if it has a date on there or not. It doesn't, but it's just a plain old pumpkin, unburned candle. And then the coolest thing around that you guys will ever see today is Lissa.
All right. You got me.
Hi, Liz.
Hi.
How you doing, girlfriend?
Oh, I'm as hot as you are, too.
Woo! Girl, it's 105 here. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Thanks for popping in.
I was trying to get the chat up because I just left Jan. So I need to be able to see what people are saying. Hi, everybody. I can't see yet.
Everybody, like candy corn isn't gross enough. There's some from no joke. I was telling everybody that I rode with Renee to an estate sale pick, and they were throwing everything away. And I got all this stuff for free, you guys. By the way,
classic Noel price, free.
Check out this pumpkin. It's the first thing that I saw. Check this sucker out. Look at that.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Oh my God!
And it has a tag on it. It is Suncorp 1995. It needs a little wipey off. All this stuff does. It's been in. This was a big old farm.
I think property. You can do some wipey. You've had kids.
I'll do some wipey. But Renee, when she got here, brought me this freaking awesome witch.
Oh, it's freaking awesome. Everybody pay attention.
It's paper mache. It needs the end of the broom redone. And it's got almost like real hair. Careful. It's my twin.
That's a creepy witch. That is really genuinely gnarly, not in a good way.
She would hang. Well, her teeth, boy, I wish I could really get you a good close up on here.
Oh, it was good enough. Really. That's the thing of nightmares. It's like Freddy Krueger's sister. Thanks for showing. There are children that would be traumatized. Hey, that could be a selling point.
I don't think so. This is nothing. This is just a doll. And it's not even a creepy doll. Its eyes don't open and shut when you turn it back and forth.
Subjective, honey. Subjective.
All right. I've had enough of your bad attitude. You just need to take a time out. Here, is this better for you then?
Meow. That's a little weak.
He's got his little light cord. All right.
Did we apologize to everyone for how much we're roasting?
I'm not apologizing to anybody for my roasting. I can't do anything about it. Here you go. There you go, Liz.
Okay.
Talk about your candy corn.
What? I didn't. What do you mean? Talk about? Okay.
You like my cat, so talk about your candy corn.
They wash it. They wash it. They wash it. They wash it. If anybody knows, I should turn on the light. No, we're really, there's so much with Halloween that, one show wasn't quite enough. And how lovely I'm pumpkin orange. But, there's so many things that are so innocuous you wouldn't even think of as being collectible. But remember, it's all nostalgia to somebody. Everybody is different ages. Everybody has different memories. So just because you don't particularly like something or have a memory attached to it, other people do. And as resellers, we need to wrap our mind around, my motto of, if it was ever made by someone at some time, it's going to be bought by someone at some time. So I really do need to turn that lamp on. This pumpkin orange thing's making me think I've got jaundice. Dang it. Yes, we all know.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi,
Jenny. Hi, rooting for relics.
Hi, everybody. And Jan's bringing her troops. Thank you, Jan.
Is Jan in here yet? Did I miss her?
Yeah, I just saw her.
Oh, there you are. Hi, Jan. Book Bewitched. Hey, y'all. And we have a new subscriber, 3 Sheets Marie, and Lynn Fogel just subscribed. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Thank you, guys. It's always appreciated. Hopefully we can amuse, delight, bring something to the party that you didn't know before. I mean, that's what it all is about for us.
Lissa, on my screen, you're frozen. I'm going to go out and come back in. Okay? I'll be right back. I just
I'm not frozen on mine.
Just don't. No, it's me. I just don't want you to freak out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, because we know I'll freak out. Hello, everybody. Hopefully I'm not frozen in yours. But I promise we're going to get around to talking like we always do. I don't know. The heat might be affecting both of us. And yes, I did wear the same sweaters last time because I had another one on and I thought, well, this is supposed to be part 2. So, although we did add a tank top. It is hot.
Much better.
You just wanted to eat something.
No, but I did eat something while I was out. I mean, I could have come back looking like a freaky witch. Where's the candy?
Oh, yeah. Karen, it's in the kitchen on the top shelf, and somebody's downstairs gaming, and I can't reach the top shelf.
That's what a chair's for. There you go.
I don't have any chairs in my kitchen. It's not really a kitchen.
Okay, well, I got this today free, and there's your candy corn, okay? Okay.
Well, now I want some.
Not this. It's probably been in here for years.
It's the same candy corn. Don't you know?
It was in a closet under the stairs where mice had been. You want to eat it? I'll send it to you.
It's in plastic. Karen at the beach said about the black cat on top up here. I showed her last week. I got that at, I don't know if anybody knows, it's a store here in Ohio. It's called Mark's. It's basically like an Ollie's. It's or a Ross, I think. It's like a discount clearance kind of place. And I had to go through a stack of them I should have bought more, but it was like $4 2 or 3 years ago. And I mean, it's just adorable. And that was something we were saying about people building memories. Yeah, it's made in China, but gosh darn, it's cute. I have to keep the screen door locked or it'll get stolen like the other wreath. But yeah, I mean, even things that are, made in China, but adorable now, 'cause they're getting better, still have value. And they're like Dren's age. That would be something that he'd be like, memories of happy, good times for Halloween.
We don't have any fun around here. Don't kid yourself. I'm just teasing.
Any of the ways. Oh, Lou's in Ohio also. I'm in Canton by the Hall of Fame.
Hi,
Close
Lulu.
enough that I can hear the concert the other day.
Hi, Lulu. How are you? So the old mice wouldn't eat it? Apparently not. That's funny, Jake. Nobody else ate it. Looks nice. The little crocheted pumpkin's cute.
That is darling. And see, now look, people will be like, oh, it's something homemade. Hey, you don't know. That what came in a ladies' home journal or something, or one of those magazines. And when they were a kid, their great grandma might have had that on a table. We can't dismiss anything. And especially, I mean, it's all holidays, but if, as we were saying, there's not quite as much Halloween, and it is becoming more and more and more collectible. Newburgh Heights. I think it's up around Cleveland. Sorry, guys.
All right. So
I know.
You're not going to talk about candy, or are we going to talk about candy?
Are we going to talk about the nostalgia value of it? Or, I mean, I have my list that we have laid out, and I
thought we were going to talk about,
there's popcorn balls, the memories.
Sorry, I'm okay.
Looking up something.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, Janet. Nobody ever liked the popcorn balls, and the old lady was always so nice. And geez, there's Mike.
People like popcorn balls. You might not like them. I may not like them. I actually do like them. Lots of people do like popcorn balls. So, I mean, they're to each their own, right? There's a lot of people that don't like candy corn. There's a lot of people that don't like caramel.
Oh, we know that.
A lot of people that don't like licorice. There's a lot of people that don't like, you know what I mean? That's why there's so many different kinds of candy. So, just kind of like those circus peanuts that we were talking about. Some people love the heck out of those things, and other people are like, yeah, no, I don't think so.
And that's why kids could trade their candy. You had the little trading memories. And that's something, the vintage bags, even that the treats would come in. The people that would make the little bags with that wax paper with little printed designs. People want to set up displays in their home. You remember that the sweet old lady down in the corner who gave those out, and it always had like the fun candies or such. Oh yeah. I didn't even think about the candy corn blow molds.
So you don't even have to think about buying the candy and selling the candy corn, which you can. Just look at all of the different decorations that incorporate candy corn. It is a thing, and you cannot get away from it. Look at it.
You cannot get away from it.
Look at this. This basket has candy corn fabric. Here's Tigger with candy corn. Candy corn, candy corn, candy corn, candy corn. Trick or treat.
Oh, yourself. There you go.
Trick or treat yourself. That really got me. That's hilarious. Have the Lillian Vernon. You guys, Lillian Vernon, of all things, everybody knows about I would hope. I should like to think most everybody saw a Lillian Vernon catalog at somebody's house somewhere. Maybe in the doctor's office. I don't know. These are just little glass candy corn. Glass candy of any
just
kind.
The decorations.
very collectible. You know, like, look here, see the Christmas glass candy? You guys see this? All kind. Here's candy corn, a real piece of corn, fake. Boy, I can talk. So, you know, here's ghost dishes with candy corn. Here's candy corn dishes. I'm not trying to shove candy. Ugly Halloween sweater. Boom.
Yeah, there you go. That's coming into play now.
With candy corn on it. That's hilarious.
Well, now that's actually really cute.
That is hilarious. Now, of course, I
like that they use the soda cans to give a size.
This thing right here opens up. It's a candy dish.
Oh, my stars.
It's got, that's hilarious. Jan, do you have any of these? I can't see the chat. Sorry, you guys. Homemade treats were part of the first celebrations. Exactly. This, all right, Mike. My mom always made Halloween. We always made Halloween sugar cookies and the kids would decorate them. It was an absolute Halloween, Easter, Christmas, St. Patrick's Day. I'm not trying to shove. Okay. I'm just telling you it's a thing to look for. And I'm not just saying that. I like candy corn.
Oh, I would, if I had some lights, I would decorate the living snot out of the place in little candy corn lights. I mean, it just seems like something you're not thinking about. You'll walk past it. But look, even just little tabletop stuff. And they do genuinely command good prices.
Look, Halloween popcorn balls, edibles, 24 pieces.
Edibles?
That means they're edible, as in you can eat them.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
That's what it says right there. Halloween popcorn balls, edibles.
Different states in this nation, edibles mean a little something different. I didn't know they made pre-made. I'm going to tell you guys, I did not know they made pre-made popcorn balls.
They've made pre-made popcorn balls for years. Simply for years.
I always thought that was just a little old lady grandma thing.
Here is a Dragon Ball Z popcorn popper. If any of you might
look at this, guys.
Okay, I made popcorn balls for my kids. Here's a rare vintage Hallmark Halloween popcorn ball candy party
fake food. Oh, fake food's a whole nother region.
Here's a Jolly Time popcorn ball maker. So, I mean, you know, I'm bringing this up because people don't think about it at all.
And I'm going to admit, guys, I didn't know some of this stuff existed. Now, I mean, if I had seen that popcorn ball maker at, say, an estate sale or something for a quarter or whatever, I would have been looking at that like, what in the heck and snoogle is this? It's not Jello mold. Oh, I loved caramel apples. I tended to eat the little sheets, you know, before Mom could get around to putting them on the apples.
There you go. You can buy these on eBay.
For decor, see?
There's real ones, too. I looked all this up last night.
Look at all the little crafted decorations, guys.
So, I mean, how many of you guys, there you go, Liz. Apple pie, caramel apple, special decadent gift, large indulgent confection, $29.99 for one caramel apple.
I should have eaten before this show.
Maybe our last show, you guys are all laughing at me. I know you are. I can't see the chat, so it doesn't matter. Here you go.
No, nobody is laughing at you at all, Noelle. Everybody's throwing in memories of recipes for different things and, you know, apple head dolls, which I mentioned that one. That's something else. Yep. And about Halloween cookie cutters, which I think we were going to go into that. Oh, now that I could have fetched up.
Mickey Mouse.
I think they need to work.
Yep.
Now, kids and activities, and yeah, Halloween corn always looks like a road pylon. Well, yeah, right. If you want to be real creative, don't steal one. And if you're over 18,
Okay.
get them at estate sales.
Did the candy corn. We did the popcorn balls. You're all laughing at me on that one. Go ahead. I've got broad shoulders. I don't care. We did the caramel.
Nobody is. I'm looking at the chat. Okay, you're going for the galvanized tub. Did you get...
How many of you guys did bobbing for apples?
Mm-hmm.
You see these all the time at estate sales. They might be beat up. They like the beat up ones. And not only can you use these for bobbing for apples, you can use them to put a display in for the center of your table, or your hall tree table, or your whatever table, or your front porch. Here's another form. Here's another form. You guys see, look at here. You can use this. There are so many different types of galvanized metal tubs. So this one is actually used as, it says boiler wash tub. You can use it for all kinds of different things. Look at, here you go. Galvanized metal tub right there with a plant in it. These can be used for Christmas. They can be used for Easter. They can be used for Halloween, for fall. They can be used in the summertime at a barbecue. Throw some ice in there with all of your drinks. It's a never-ending saga. Ooh, I like that.
You find these in the sheds, dusty, dirty, and behind garden stuff. They really can be easily overlooked, extremely so. And Carl's saying, never. I wasn't born in 1890. I think he means about bobbing for apples. Well, in the 70s, the YMCA here had little Halloween get-togethers. And we did the shaving balloons with the straight razor, people. And we had the metal tubs, and we did the bobbing for apples and pumpkin carving. And that's something, pumpkin carving tools, stencils, kits, the decorator kits, any utility. Hi, yeah, I was going to say, hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, rooting for relics. They are good for washing dogs. They're also your bobbing for apples in the fall.
In if you need to.
What, Noelle?
I said you could wash your butt in it if you needed to. Just saying.
Okay. Oh, and Elizabeth, they use theirs to water the deer.
There you go.
And Lou has a pan from Grandma. Mike, your generation's the reason we have warning labels on everything. Oh. Too much fun. Nope. I'll play with you in a different...
This is a miniature. This is a dollhouse miniature. You guys see this?
You don't have the window up, hon.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Remember, that's what I'm here for. Oh, my stars. And what is that? Like maybe 1.5 inches or such?
You see the dime?
Holy well, that's what I'm saying. Jeez.
It sold for $46.50, 7 bids.
Wowzers. Yeah, Mike, we drank out of garden hoses.
I still do. Hence the name of Farm Girl Scavenger. Here you go. Pins, cake pans, plastic Jello molds. We talked about Jello molds the other day. If you guys find, or the other day, a couple weeks ago, if you find the egg ones for Easter, those are that's a bolo right there. $20, you guys. $20. That's what somebody paid for this.
And you might just go, oh, it's just some plastic. It's Halloween. It's a holiday.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Oh, no, not the, no, now.
Okay. Vintage Halloween plastic cutlery, Wilton pumpkin scoop carving knife, 1990s.
Oh, so. Lou says it donated all the aluminum cake pans. Oh, no. Yeah, the Wilton cake pans in shapes. Oh, my goodness. The novelty cake pans. I mean, you're not gonna, be able to buy a new Ferrari with them, but hey, it's they're all sellable.
Okay, let me remind
yeah,
me
those things.
Remind me to talk about those.
Yeah, those
This
fun. I remember those. I wish I still had them.
1987 Carvo Lantern complete pumpkin carving kit sealed.
Look at this. Those are cool. Now, these foam things, guys, these are a tremendous bolo. Oh, my goodness. I remember a friend's party back in the day, and it would have been right in the late 80s, and the whole house was done out in those. And they're just squishy, spongy. They seem just cheap stuff.
That looks like Rob Thrifty Lobster right there. I love him. Sure. So, I don't know. See, look at these. Todd Masters is the maker. Todd Masters Style, this one says. So that's the guy you want to. Here's a vintage Todd Masters foam face. Here's 3 of them. Nobody thinks about.
You don't know, they seem cheap. They really seem cheap.
They almost seem. Look at, they have this guy on the. That's cool. I like the way they displayed that. That's hilarious. So a lot of people will walk right on by these at sales because they're. I love this one. So keep in mind, a lot of these you can buy and you can carve them yourselves. They'll have ones similar to this that are hollow inside, and you can carve them yourself. Now, a few weeks ago, no, it wasn't a few weeks ago, it was last week, Marie Perlette, who may be listening, I'm not sure, asked about see, oops, might help if I actually spell it right here.
Gina's come to the party.
Hi, Gina. How are you, girlie? Okay. You see this stuff? Bloody Hand shower curtain, Psycho. They got $5.99 for a bid. All of these things. All
this crazy stuff.
There's flies in here. They're driving me nuts, and I don't have much further to go before my car runs out of gas.
Everybody, it's 103 where Noelle is.
Oh my God. Here you go. Severed bloody brain in plastic. This is right up my alley.
Do you want that?
I would put that in, I would display that, these houses. Look at all of these cool things. Halloween LED light up pumpkin for outdoor. And then you have the big, what are they called? The, plug them in outside. They have a blower and they,
those wiggle fan things, the windsock stuff things.
Yeah. Somebody tell me what the name of it.
Every car lot.
Somebody, no, those are just, but they have them for, somebody tell me what those are called.
The inflatables, the yard inflatables. Do I win a prize? No.
Get it.
Oh, and I've got to say, guys, I did not realize how much money was in these things. And there were a couple garage sales, and I was just like, and it's amazing. They get them in these small boxes. And I was like, well, I thought, they wanted like $15 for this one. And I should have grabbed it. I was there for the jewelry, but I should have grabbed it. It was the Grinch with the little dog, and it was all this inflatable. Look at some of these, guys. I mean, it's crazy.
I'm going to give you guys a tip from my buddy Robert, Zombie Bargain Hunter. Same, and I'm going to give it to you for summertime, but this applies at the end of every season. Summertime is almost over. School's getting ready to start. All of the pool and beach and summer items, the floaties, the towels, the things that you need for summer, the bags to carry your stuff in, are going to go on sale for dirt cheap. If you have a place to keep them, I would strongly suggest you go to Walgreens, wherever, Big Lots, all of them, Best Buy, they all carry that stuff. Fred Meyer's, Kroger's, Target, Walmart, and buy that stuff if you have a place to keep it. Because are your summer sales slow? Well, if you were selling stuff that people are looking for to use in the summer.
Oh, I want the black cat with the pumpkins.
It's only 129 with 19 watchers. So you guys will see these in boxes at garage sales and estate sales all the time. All the time. Big money to be had. Christmas, Halloween, you name it. So
I missed the nicety sellers come in. Lou 58, Noelle. Lou 58 says, Google this doll. Morris Costumes haunted doll with sound. Oh, some of those things. Those, that you walk in, they boogie, boogie, boogie. I mean, look at this. It looks just so cheap, but it's cute as a button. And Book Bewitched was even saying about some YouTubers go through like Michael's craft stores or Packetans or whatever and show the different things you can get. And yeah, RA people, RA, what you buy one year isn't necessarily going to be there the next year. This little guy, he makes the ridiculous. But look,
hi, Kathy.
Pay a quarter. What? Hi, Kathy. Pay a quarter for it. I mean, hey.
We had all of those when my kids were little. They were just a little gumdrop shaped thing, and they had like a silk sheet over them, and they were painted like a ghost or a witch or whatever. When you walked under them, they go, ooh, yep.
His little eyes light up. And he shakes. I mean, this is going to be some little kid's memory. All right, the thing drives me nuts. But, I mean, I literally picked it up for a quarter with all of my skulls and lights back here. So, but yeah, I mean, someone's going to want it. Oh, now that's nifty swell. You told me no music.
That's not what I told you. I said not at the very beginning because we'll get a copy strike.
Okay.
Right? Is that not what I asked?
I know.
Okay.
I'm trying to read all this and Rootin' for Relic said he hated setting off all those decorations with the sounds like this when he delivers mail. I imagine that would get annoying. Just imagine the poor people that work at, Michael's, Packetans.
That's funny, Lou.
Walgreens when Billy Bass was at the front door.
Maria. Okay. So we did the candy corn, we did the popcorn balls, we did the caramel apples, we did the galvanized tubs for bobbing for apples. Blah, 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 blah. We did some animatronic. I don't know what you're trying to say, but
the wax lips and fangs and the plastic teeth and those things from when we were kids.
Thank you. Let's go down that little jaunted memory here. So many of you who are my age, I am 54, will remember the wax lips and vampire teeth for, let's see.
Ooh, Jan found skeleton lights, 8 strands of them. I may be interested. Mine are getting a little
Let's see if any. I hate it when it changes this view. Let's see if there's any vintage ones that somebody has.
I just want to say to rooting for relics, the fold-out accordion decorations, the honeycomb decorations we did cover last week. We can touch on it again. You know, here, time blowing. Goodness sakes, the doll heads. The wax Halloween harmonicas, Evan says.
Yep.
And the Elizabeth wax says, yep, the wax lips and fangs bring back memories. Oh, yeah. There was always that one kid that constantly had them, you know?
That'd be me.
And then when they had the little, you could drink the little juice stuff out of the things and then use them afterwards.
Oh, look at Michael Jackson keeps coming up because it's a wax pack. That's funny. Anyway, as you saw in the beginning up at the top, they have the new ones.
I forgot the harmonicas too.
And the Coke bottles. The wax Coke bottles.
And we can mention just even the candy containers. Here's a little bit of nostalgia for some of you, and others, you just might want to look and see what they look like. There were candy containers, and I'm not talking just like the really vintage ones. I'm saying when you'd go to the drugstore and for 10 cents, there were little plastic coffins. There they are. And they had little
$20,
like
guys.
Sweet tarts in them shaped like bones and stuff. And I mean, oh, they were delicious. Okay, that's, 7-year-old me or whatever saying that. But look at the prices of just, the old candy containers, even those little plastics that I'm going to tell you, you will find at the bottom of toy boxes. I mean, look, it's just little plastic, but it's memories. We're selling the memories, gang. We know. But look at some of this.
Here's the trays. But, some more candy container. Here's some more of them. So these are the little tiny blow molds. No, maybe these might be bigger ones, but they have little tiny ones, little tiny blow molds too. So, I mean, there's one, but that one up here, $20, $20.50. Fleer, Mr. Bones. Look at them. Here we go, Les. Here's one for $50.
Oh, one has candy in it still. Oh my golly.
From 1978. Wow. That's right. That's your 8-year-old self right there. Look at that. Look at how they displayed this one.
I nailed that.
That's
hilarious. Now that is.
Hang on a second. I'm going to copy and paste this title and bring it up because that is awesome. That's some awesomeness right there.
Hi, Glenn.
Hello.
I'm such a freak that I would want to try to taste one, I think.
Look at the coffin. Look at you got hand. I mean, it's the whole body. That's what those little
I remember.
They were probably made by the same company that made Pez, because that's what those remind me of, don't they?
That's what they tasted like, kind of, was Pez.
They would like to. I don't remember ever getting any of these, but I sure do remember these. Alyssa and I were talking about this last night, and I was like, yep. Let's see if there's any solds for these. So you guys, vintage collectible candy and gum. And if Carl is still in here, anybody that follows me on Instagram knows about the gum, because I just sold some yesterday for $90 and some cents. Where did it go? It was
I would try the wax gum too. It was
6
already brittle.
6 containers of Tic Tac spearmint gum.
Carl says he's still here.
There you go, $50. One with the pieces
with the candy. See, look at the price, guys. I mean, you could find this. Some kid didn't like it, got tossed into the toy box. I found the most unbelievable, amazing, just Pez and little cereal box, prize toys and stuff at the bottom of a toy box in an attic. And it was like, you just opened it up. It was like a time capsule. Everybody was looking at it like, oh, it's just a bunch of junk. Because there was like candy wrappers and stuff in there. And it looked like, well, a lot of people would just throw it into the waste can. But a reseller with a good eye is looking at that going, hey, those candy wrappers can be used in collages, displays, collections by people that like that. The little containers here, look, these little coffins. I mean, I scored a bunch of Pez in there. And I mean, even other people, my girlfriend actually at the time had even said, she goes, oh my God, you're not going to keep those. I'm like, I sure am. It was old Pez, refill Pez candy from like the 60s in the little paper container. And even though some of it had kind of leached through, you know, you still had the graphics. It was still the candy. I forgot how much I sold that for. Oh, my Jeezy Wow Wows. Yep, wax bottle candy. Ah, can't we all remember the chewiness of that? The ones of us who had it.
I can remember that minty taste from the vampire teeth and the lips. I don't know why. I can just remember that. Like if I had one right now, I'd be chewing on that sucker.
But look at all this stuff, guys. And some of it would just seem so innocuous, you wouldn't even think nothing of it. Oh, and our little candles. Oh, my God. Oh, my.
They use this word correctly.
In this case, you betcha. Yes, Jan, you have a new one.
Here we go. Boom, shakalaka.
There's the fangs. And is it just the box or the display box?
Here we go, guys. Here's the Candy Maze Halloween. I mean, now we're in trouble. Gum wax.
Oh my stars!
I think it's just the box.
Yeah. Ephemera, old advertising. Oh, Rune for Relic says, "Thanks for the memories."
You're welcome. So there you go, you guys.
And I'm telling you, they will get around that. Because what have we said? It just got thrown away.
Look at this. Vintage 1990s tongue splashers bubble gum.
We know Noelle loves her bolos on gum. It's money. You just don't think about, guys.
Here's one that
but these displays get thrown away.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that, guys. The black cat, $350. Because, you know, the stores, it was empty. They just threw it away, and it was another shipment was coming in next week. Hi, ATL Flipper. Thank you for coming.
Fire high, cheesy wow wows. The bats and the aliens like those walks. Hi, ATL. Sorry.
Octonaut sub.
What was that?
Sounds familiar. Carl was saying he picked up an Octonaut sub last week.
Good job, Carl. You got your sub. What'd you pay for it? Hopefully not very much so that you can make a super duper profit. Octonauts is a toy from the show Octonauts from the BBC channel. Octonauts, Peppa Pig, anything on BBC that has a show is money, but Octonauts is really big money. We're going on a little. I'm going to show you guys. We're squirrel.
But is it's a reseller squirrel?
These are Octonauts.
Uh-huh.
And so Octonauts, let's just do, I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Oh,
they fixed it for you.
Nuts.
He paid $2.99. Oh, it was a Noel Bolo, and that's why he mentioned it here. Hi, Eric. Thanks for coming.
This is a whole set. This is I got this whole set at the Goodwill bins. I paid less than $5 for it, and I sold it for several $100s because I pieced mine out. You guys have to piece these out to get better money. My grandson Dren had every piece of Octonauts there was. He watched Octonauts so much that he talked like a little British kid. I kid you not. Anyway,
Mom.
there you go. If you didn't know about Octonauts, you know about it now. And I suppose what I could do is just do this really quick so you can really see. You guys look for these. Don't want to go to the garage sales that have toys. You're missing out. That's sad right there.
These are a hard one for me.
I got almost $399 for Dren's set like this when I did the first set.
Wow.
And then I pieced them out. So there you go, you guys. You're welcome. I know it's not Halloween, but hold on a minute. Let's just see.
Oh, yes. Lou Alexander's horror collection, those miniatures to be sold at Kastner. Quite the something. I mean, that's some skill.
This is Captain Barnacle. It's sad that
that's a nightmare.
So sorry.
I guess that's what Halloween costumes are supposed to be. Oh my God.
$75, 2 bids, you guys. So there you go.
And yep, these are a different kind of costume than what we had discussed last week, but still it's any kind of
all right. Let's go back to whatever it was we were talking about.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that thing. That was just
okay. So we did.
That was worse than a Teletubby.
No, it wasn't. Teletubbies are frightening and gross. I'd rather watch Barney for 12 hours. And I have many times. So anyway, here you go. Here's some more of the vintage Monster Wax Candy Syrup. The Fly and Scorpion.
You guys don't think that you can't find them. I mean, for some reason or another, maybe somebody bought them to give them to their kids and they got stuck in a cupboard or, you know, things got on top of it and back in the end of a drawer. And I mean, what just is so awful for me to think is how people will just back of a junk drawer, they just throw it all out. Look at the money in these little things.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in week 4 of doing a clean out, it just gets to the point where you just throw stuff out because you can't take anymore and it's 102 degrees outside. Just saying.
We know what you've been going through, Noelle, but you know what I'm saying.
Just saying. So I feel sorry for both sides. Oh, I wonder if I have this guy. Nope, I don't have the Gremlins one. He's awful cute though. Anyway, so squirrel.
But still valuable squirrel.
So there you go, guys. I bet none of you guys expected whatsoever for us to go. Here we go. All righty, though. I want one of these so bad it's not even funny. I wonder if the Dollar Tree is going to have fake ones. Dentine gum, you guys. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. Nobody ever believes me until I show it's sold.
You can find those in old purses, but see, people just dump it all out.
Horse teeth.
Oh my golly, the horse teeth.
I'm dying. $99 with $15.20 shipping.
That's over. Oh my gosh.
Look it. What do we got going on here? A galvanized metal tab.
Well, some of the people are, Evan was pointing out they do still make lips and bottles if you can't do the vintage and you know, like just want to have them for decoration. Yeah, some of the vintage candy stores, and I guess, well, now online, because I know that there's, yeah, you can order anything online now.
Well, you can get them at the grocery stores and all of that at Halloween time too. I mean, they're there. They absolutely are. But I'm just what Lisa and I are trying to look at. Here's a vintage Fifth Avenue candy
bar wrapper, guys.
Guys, the wrapper. I buy this stuff. I have something that I listed a while ago, and I think Lisa knows what it is. I'm just waiting for it to sell so that I can put it on my Instagram and show you guys, because you're all gonna think I'm a freaking freak, and you're right, I am. But, just putting that out there.
Knowledgeable, lovable freak.
Before Mike can type it in the chat, I'm just putting that out there.
And I gotta say, with the vintage candy wrappers, it's kind of the same thing. When I was saying about the bottoms of the toy chest, I found a ton of like bubble gum, bazooka gum, the wrappers with, Bazooka Joe, the comics and stuff.
Or
and then your
pockets of old coats hanging in the closets and at estate sales.
Oh, yes, Elizabeth. And some of them can be even more.
Annie, hi, Annie. How are you?
I saw somebody sell a chunky wrapper.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, I can remember that I would smooth out your metal ones. I'm sure some of us remember doing this and like folding them up, and you'd make rings or whatever. And sometimes you just had the wrappers smoothed out, and Jan's dying. And you now that was wrong to do bidding on that, Reggie, but oh yeah, and you wouldn't think about it, but hey, it was stuff that was just tossed away, and if you find them in the drawers.
Hey Jan, how much of that crap have you thrown away? And that's why she's doing the fist.
I know.
She's like, oh shit.
She's finally learned you need to talk to this community.
Dive down the garbage tube, Jan. Just dive down.
And you guys can find some of these wrappers. Like I found them mostly like in scrapbooks and attics. Like I remember one that was pasted in a scrapbook. Oh,
Nick L. Nip. Help me out, Lisa. Jeez.
Nick L. Nip. Nick L. Nip. Nick L. Nip.
You guys,
it's wax with stuff in it.
People laugh at me, and I know they do it. And guess what? I'm okay with that because I'm laughing all the way to the bank. Here we go. This is the one I was really looking for because I saw this one last night. Syrup-filled vampire bats. This is almost a full case. It looks like it's like me. It's 3 bricks short of a full load.
You're on a roll today in the heat. Holy moly. And you just know the right collector. I mean, they might not get all that, but they're going to get quite a bit.
Maybe it is the whole thing. I don't know. Let's look at this.
And while Jan's dying, Lou's been making a gum chain for years. And believe it or not, people will buy that. I'm telling you, Lou, to put on their Christmas tree, the gum chains. We all can. Some people can remember this.
Wait a minute here, Jan. You guys, please bear with me. Don't kick me out yet. Jan pleads the fifth. I found all the bazooka gum wrappers I saved as a kid in a wallet. I did not toss those.
Yes.
Tell them. On eBay,
Jenny,
not in the auctions.
Jenny +1 said, how does one get past the fact that this stuff is clearly expired, and what kind of disclaimer needs to be in the listing?
You're selling it as a collectible, and I'll show you.
Not for consumption.
Right here. It's the collectibles, holiday and season. Oh, she put wall decor, whatever. You're selling it in a collectibles.
I would just say, this is a collectible for display purposes only. Okay. Not for consumption.
No, you don't have to do that if you have.
You don't have to, but I mean,
you can. It's not going to hurt. Better safe than sorry all the way around, right? Okay, here's another one. Let's see.
My idea.
Yeah, same thing. Collectibles, holiday and season.
You don't have anything pulled up if you've got pictures you want to show.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Try it again, hon. We're good.
Right here, collectibles, holiday and seasonal wall decor. Now, where was that gum at? That was in the solds, wasn't it?
Oh, I get you rooting for relics. Ozzy's favorite candy.
Yep.
Wah. He preferred the live ones. Although he still swears it was just a heat of the moment mistake. I just want to know who threw it up on stage.
To each their own. Where was that gum? I could have sworn it was.
But look at all this, guys. I mean, and think where you're going to find this stuff. The old toy boxes in drawers. just, and like I started saying about the candy wrappers I found in scrapbooks that were glued in, and like the girl would write, you know, uh, Bobby gave me on my first date, Coney Islands, 1926 and stuff.
Do not put these collectible, not good anymore foods in home and garden food and beverage. You have to put
new collectibles.
They will take your listing down. Guaranteed. Been there, done that. You have to put it in a collectibles. You might get away with it here and there. Somebody else might be doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to go. Even if you're just selling it as a wrapper, right? Collectibles, advertising, food and beverage. This has to be the first category. Collectibles has to be the first category. Okay, so I beat that one with a dead horse. Just saying. Okay.
Dan, I don't know what you're saying. Halloween. Well, it's candy. What is Halloween? Candy, fun, parties, costumes, decor. We're running the gamut. And I mean, the gum wrappers, man.
Okay, my son sold $600 worth of this gum, which was actually six packages of it. We paid 6 packages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sold 6 of them for over $600. Shipped. Why can't I find the sold? Shipped to. He's still got some listed. Look at you guys. 6 sealed collector packs discontinued. Let's see what they have.
Yes, Mike. Human sacrifice.
Collectibles.
You're welcome, Jenny. We try.
Hi, Jenny.
She's just thanking us for answering the questions.
Anyway, so there you go. We picked Hubba Bubba Dr. Pepper Cherry. We had Hubba Bubba Dr. Pepper. We had Hubba Bubba Root Beer. All of it, 25 cents a pack. He has made close to $1,000 on it, and still has some. I can't remember which flavor he still has some listed of. I would think since I typed in that one, but there you go, you guys. Now, I had some collectible or discontinued. This stuff isn't. What did I even type in?
I would just say gum, not necessarily bubble gum.
Can't just say gum because I'm looking for a specific kind. Vintage Dr. Pepper. Look at this, you guys. Hubba Bubba 2006 Wrigley's. Here is a 90s compressed t-shirt. Gum, Hubba Bubba, Hubba Bubba, and then you have what was the other one?
Bazooka.
Bubble Yum, Bazooka.
I love Chewels. I don't think they make that anymore. I love Chewels.
I didn't know they made a Hubba Bubba pop. So I know we're off our rockers. I'm off subject.
Oh yeah, Bubblicious.
Everybody always gets a super special bowl from me every week, sometimes 10. Here's your 3rd or 4th. I don't know.
Those candy wrappers, I'm telling you, don't throw them out. When I collected wax trading cards as a kid back a long time ago, my cousin, who's a ball card dealer, told me, don't throw your wrappers away. He said, smooth them out, don't tear them, and someday they'll be valuable. Gang, I don't know how valuable they are, but I have a stack of, your all sorts of trading cards of the 70s. Still upstairs in an old desk drawer.
The trading card wax wrappers?
Yeah. But my cousin Scott is a baseball memorabilia dealer, and he had told me, you want to keep those.
Are they tops?
Most of them, yeah. And then, there's movie ones. There's the Black Hole, Rocky, Superman, all the Star Wars. I did have various baseball and that at the time.
Look at this one.
I mean, all sorts. And my wacky packages. There we go.
I'm going to show this one because it has to do with what we're talking about. Halloween.
Spook Theater. And we had ones that were, some people might remember these. You could get like, they were little iron-on t-shirt glitter that came in the packs that you could put on your jeans or whatever. You could iron them on, have your parent iron them on. And I know that there was some monster car ones because I remember sticking those on my wall. I mean, see, look at this, guys. Just the wax packs, just the wrappers. Oh, Rootin' for Relics would like to see my stack. I can go fetch them up right now. I have my childhood desk, and it's a time capsule.
Okay, you guys. Horror movies on VHS. A lot of the horror movies, which horror movies fit into Halloween. A lot of the horror movies that are on VHS, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, never got put onto DVD. That's what makes them so collectible. So, you know, when you see these, even if you say you find this one, right? And you find all of these other ones and you're thinking, oh, okay, because for me, I will. You may pay 25 cents a piece for these. You may pay nothing. Lot them up. See what you're getting. But there are, look at, and there's.
I know somebody who scored a bunch of VHS just driving by on, somebody put them out for trash night, and just there was mountains of them, and they made a couple grand out of some of those because there were some rare horror movies and stuff.
Here you go, you guys. You see these titles? Halloween Original on Betamax. They're wanting Tomb of Lagira Betamax. Halloween Media VHS. What first white strip release? Unholy. Child's Play. But this one right here sold for $249.99.
This is a sold, people. Sold.
The night he came home.
Came in. And Jan again with the face plant. Jan, you should have talked to us before.
She didn't
Look
know
at
us
all
then.
everything you're learning. I know. I'm saying the community.
Poor thing. She didn't know any of us then when she was cleaning out the house and got rid of a lot of the stuff.
Oh yeah, Evan, trash picking can be lucrative. I got stories. I've got stories.
All right.
I used to be a curb rat. I'll admit.
I'm gonna show you one. Jenny, are you in here still? Where are you at? Jenny, this is for you. This is for you, Jenny.
And Janet, that's why they command higher prices, because more and more of them got thrown away. So the ones that are still around, it's all a learning lesson. We've all made mistakes. What you looking up, Noelle?
Just a minute.
Oh, getting a little old to sit Indian style, I think. If you have trouble Indian styling. Please bear with us. Technical difficulties for the moment.
That's right.
Will be resolved.
Everybody's just really enjoying my silence, and you're welcome.
Well, don't even pass these things up. They're future collectibles, guys. Just a little simple light up. Oh, I guess I have one out.
Hi, Greg. Nice to meet you.
Oh, this Rocky Mountain resale. New person. Never met before.
I want you to meet my friend Greg that I've never met till tonight.
Yeah. Wow.
Tell him.
Thanks, Greg.
Be nice to him. Okay, you ready for this?
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun. Oh no home.
Hey, don't do Jaws. Jaws flips me out. Oh my Lord of stars. Jan said she's got some ET cards.
This is a pattern for a costume.
So yeah, you got just patterns and costumes. Oh, Gina, Rocky Mountain Resell Greg plays a game where he pretends he's new every week and we don't know him.
He does that to Gina all the time too.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, Jenny. That's that same pattern. Now, here's another one. They sold this one for. Are you okay? I'm hearing noise. Are you okay, Liz?
Me? Yeah. I just got.
Okay.
I'm playing with my pumpkins.
They sold this for way too low. I just sold a pattern the other day that was almost $20 shipped, and it wasn't even anything exciting. So you guys are going to find these all. There's Barney. You're going to find these all over the place. So let's just do.
Yeah, look at the prices. And see, there's something else. People wouldn't think, not everybody would think, oh, Halloween costume patterns. I mean, Halloween is everything under the sun. Somebody is going to want it. For whatever their emotional reason, all their money feels the same in your bank account. This is where we need to have music. Dun, dun, dun.
There you go. These people that do this,
they gave it away, and more than often than not, a reseller is going to buy that and go, sweet, I'm piecing them out, I'll sit on them. I would never put them all in a lot like that. Never.
I don't sell any of my patterns for less than about Halloween costume. I'm not liking what's coming up.
Hi, New England Drifter.
Okay, here we go. Here is Medieval Renaissance Halloween, $47. That's a lot. I would sell these separately. That's me. So I wanted you guys to see this because Batman. I have a Wonder Woman, Supergirl one for sale. So Jenny and I talked about patterns a little bit last week. I wanted to show 1436 for this one. So keep your eyes open for patterns and stuff like that. And you're going to get what you price them at. So if you want a better price them a little higher. Power Rangers,
we have a new person in the room, Carlene DeSaltel. She wanted to know thank you for coming. When you buy a used pattern to sell, do you look and see if all the pieces are there?
Yep, and you need to put cut or uncut. Let's see. These guys should have in the title. It should say cut or uncut. All of mine are. Let's see here. Don't look at my sales are getting better, but I haven't listed for 4 weeks, you guys.
That's fine. Nobody cares. It's all right. You work your ass off.
I want to do.
Hi, Junk and Data Girl. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Cha-Cha.
Greg.
Is Greg
Greg's being naughty.
That is true, but that's more something that Yakov would talk about, not us. Wait a minute here. All right.
Oh my gosh, there she goes with that. Noelle's little yarmulkes. Oh, Cha-Cha says, you had me at Halloween, LOL.
Okay.
Now look, Noelle looks like a candy corn.
I'm running a 25% off sale right now till through Friday. And here's patterns. Here is a vintage uncut ladies. It's a Hawaiian pattern. And I have it at 18. I have that one listed for almost $25. So if you will look, even at a 25% off sale, all of my patterns, I price them the same unless I know there's something special. And I'll tell you something, if you have Vogue, vintage Vogue patterns, or you have a pattern that has a Christy Brinkley on it, Brooke Shields, anybody like that, something that's a collaboration with somebody else. Look, I told you guys that I have these cutouts. So this one has, that's a Knitter's magazine. I don't know why that has patterns in it, probably because it's in the patterns. But what I wanted to show was the cut or uncut part, because I should have it in almost all of my titles. Some of them I do, pattern, ornament. Where's a good one? Right here, cut. This is how I just, this is my listing. This is my store. This is how I do my patterns. I pull them out. That one is uncut. It's very obvious. It's folded. It's nicely folded like it came from the factory. This is how I show my patterns. I do that. And that may be a lot of work for somebody, but guess what? I get more money than most people do for my patterns. So is it worth it to pull the pattern out and do that? To me it is, because I just sold a pattern and I don't know why. Paid and shipped. A couple of days ago I sold one for, boy, the leg is lovely.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm just answering somebody in the chat, so that's what I'm typing.
See if it'll come up with just that. Here we go. That was May 22nd, $14.34. That's a pattern book. $14.34. Here's a Polynesian one that I sold for $23. I include shipping. I don't know why it's not showing the one I just sold the other day. That is so weird. So I don't want you guys to think I'm telling you, you know, something that, you know, I'm pulling your leg or something. And I don't know why that. I do with shipping, so my prices are with shipping added in. So anyway, cut or uncut. And I do not, unless it's a very small pattern, I do not look to see if all the pieces are in there. And I also, let's see, is this one, see if I can find one. Excuse me, that one was cut. This one's uncut. Let's just see. Let's see what I put in my description here. Pre-owned, cut or uncut envelope may have wear from storage. That's, you know, that's my description, and that's how fast it is. It may take a little bit more time taking a few pictures, but so that's basically how that goes. You can put a little disclaimer in there that says that. You can also and I showed this to Janet. I showed this a while back, and Janet was like, what? And I'll show you guys.
Blood, Sweat, and Cell Leroy came to the room.
Well, hey, stranger. Oh, but he's saying hi to Karen. Hi. Hi, Leroy. What's going on? All right. Let's find another one here. This one is
Rootin' for Relics wants to know, Noelle, but what if all the parts aren't there? Do you refund them or what?
Oh, what you can do is you can go here. Let's just go right into this one. Revise your item, which I won't be able to change the price or anything. So if you guys, some of you guys know how to do this. Some of you don't know how to do this. I'm going to blow your mind, or you're going to think I'm stupid. I might as well take that off because
but it's such a great visual, and it's like you wore a costume to the party. I mean,
am a costume.
I could have done sexy nurse, but I don't think that outfit fits anymore.
I don't think anybody thinks I'm sexy nurse, but whatever. When you go in here to this item description, you have this advanced setting. Now this is an old one, so I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to copy that, because I'm going to go in here and delete all of this. When you go into advanced editing, you can make a custom template. I have a bunch of custom templates. This is my general template that I use in every listing. I'm going to put that right back in there. Now, Jake, what you can do is you can go, I have not counted or looked to see if all the pieces are there sold as is. And you can make that like under this general template. I have a book template, coat measurements, damaged packaging. The packaging may have cosmetic defects shown in picture, but the product is new and unused. That's for, anything that maybe I bought liquidation. Replacement toy parts, pre-owned puzzle. We unfortunately cannot put all puzzles together, so they are sold as is. It appears the majority of the pieces are there, but cannot be 100% sure. Please purchase knowing it may be missing pieces. So
some people will count the pieces, though.
Well, they don't have anything better to do, and that's fine. Or some people buy them and put them together because they enjoy doing puzzles. I do too, but when I do puzzles, I do a bunch of them at the same time. If they have 50 or less pieces, I'll count them because that doesn't take very long. Sometimes I'll have Dren help me. Anyway, so that if you guys didn't know that you can make a template in your description, like I said, some people do, some people don't. And you just go right here to create a template and you put whatever you want in it, name it. You type whatever the heck you want to put in it and you hit create and you have your template right there. And all you have to do is go boom. There's no copy, paste, whatever. So whatever works for you guys. If you have something that you do a lot of, coat measurements, I already have this whole little thing in here. All I have to do is go boom, 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 boom.
Noelle, Jenny plus one, saying, big. Well, a number of people are saying thanks for the good info, but have you ever gotten a negative feedback for something like this? She has some puzzles and she doesn't want to count all the pieces. So the whole thing's saying that there aren't, maybe all the pieces aren't there or whatever.
You could count all the pieces if you wanted to, Jenny, but a lot of the puzzles say 1,000 pieces and they might have 1,006 and they might have 1,010. So if you hang on a second here, let's see. I have some, let me go out of here. I have some that I'm getting ready to list. I have some drafts made up. I'm going to show you that real quick.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to dip for about 8 minutes.
Okay.
I got to go to the water closet and,
All right.
Love you guys. I'm sure Noelle will say lots of fabulous things. Don't talk about me.
Don't talk about you?
No.
Man, you're no fun. I never get to have any fun when you're not around. Okay, let's see. Okay, all of these right here are Ravensburger puzzles, which if you don't know, they're highly collectible. They're expensive. I paid $1 a piece for them at a sale. When you go into the item specifics, so I have a template that I made. I made one. I went in and right here it says number of pieces, and it's going to give you this less than 15 to 25. Because if you look on a lot of the puzzles, so here is my listing for this puzzle. Some shelfware on the box. We unfortunately cannot put all puzzles, so you guys already saw that. That's what I'm listing it for. That's the price I'm listing it for. That's what it's going to cost to ship it, which I have shipping business policies. These are my shipping business policies. At that £2 flat rate for shipping this is the policy, Flat, same cost to all buyers. It costs $12 in the United States to send that. International shipping flat to Canada is $15, and then if they buy more than one, another $7.50. Flat worldwide for 2 pounds. Anything that's 2 pounds is $20. I figured that out with Pirate Ship, and I have a flat rate shipping for everything. I have 3 different first class shippings. I have medium mail over 1 pound, 3 pound, 2 pound, 1 pound, 4 pound. Hazardous materials, that would be anything that's a perfume, a spray can, anything like that. So that's how I do flat rate, no international shipping. And, I have some stuff that's just absolutely only Federal Express. So anyway, that is how I go about. Let me get out of here so I can read what you guys are writing. All right. All right. So that's how as long as you make it clear that they may receive it and may or may not be complete, eBay will have your back as far as negative feedback. Yep. I don't have any negative feedback at all. And I don't have any negative feedback for, let's share this again. Unless I got negative feedback in the last 2 days, because I haven't really looked at my feedback. Perfect. It's a gift for my daughter, and she'll be thrilled. Item received in condition as promised. Would recommend. So, the heck was that? Creative Memories cutting system patterns. So my customers are. This one went to Australia. It was a Nike drawstring bag. So I have one negative, and it's hilarious. I didn't have it removed. I could have had it removed, but it cracked. I have 2. This is hilarious. Shoes are as description. Shipping is horrible. No bubble wrap. Just put it in an envelope. They were a pair of sandals that I took an offer on, and I put them in a bubble mailer. So this is what I did, because you can do this now. You guys know that you can go in and leave a comment. I put the shoes were shipped in a bubble mailer, and as you stated, they were as described. A pair of sandals do not need bubble wrap. Thank you so much. Because I'm a smart ass, and that's what I needed to do to make myself feel better. We'll just leave it there. Anyway, so let's see. So I'm going to go back up here because you're ready to sell them at a yard sale. And no, people sell used puzzles all the time. Just make sure you put that. Thanks. Just make sure you put a disclaimer in your description, and you're good. You commented, you told them. It's just like having a flaw in something and documenting it via pictures or whatnot. You just have to have that disclaimer in there. You're welcome. Absolutely. What else did I miss? Let's see. Unless you're shipping Cinderella's slippers, correct. That is very true. People are dumb. Shoes don't need bubble wrap. Promise you they won't break, especially a pair of leather sandals. Anyway, so I just left that there because I thought it was funny. And whatever. I can have it removed anytime I want to if I want to, but I'm not going to. But absolutely list them. You'll do fine. Just make sure, just like with anything else that you have that has a condition issue, just make sure you note it. And so, if you have a lot of things, a lot of puzzles that you're listing, make yourself a little template there. What Thanksgiving crap is a bolo? When we talk about Thanksgiving stuff, I'll tell you. How's that sound? Okay, I got two things. I'll show you. Stuffed plush Thanksgiving. These are from Russ. I got these for 50 cents last week, and when I got all of the ornaments and stuff, and the Boyd's Bears, the mini Boyd's Bears, there was 3 of them. I got this little Halloween guy too.
Hello, Nanny.
Hi, buddy. Did you want to tell everybody hi?
Hi.
Dren's been swimming in the cow trough. The Dren swimming pool, right?
Yeah, we should get a bigger one so that one can be for Tom's cows.
No, Tom has bigger ones for his cows. That one's for my little boy.
But I would love to have a bit.
You'd love to have a bigger pool. I know.
Longer because so I have more room.
So that you could actually swim and crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was freaking hot today, wasn't it? Yep. Everybody says hi. Yeah. Oh, Leroy's in here. You better tell Leroy hi.
Hi, Leroy.
Look what Leroy said. I actually learned a lot just now. Thank you so much, Noelle. You have a great night. You absolutely have a great night too, Leroy.
Hey, these are awesome.
I know. I haven't showed him that one yet. And he doesn't have any batteries in it. Well, you have a great night.
Batteries, does it? This one's a weird bobblehead.
Is it?
Yeah, because its spine can move.
Here's some more of the animatronics that I got today free. This one doesn't have batteries in it, and he needs a wipey wipe.
What's this guy do?
Oh, I like that guy.
That guy plays the organ, and he doesn't have batteries in him either, and he really needs.
I've never heard.
He really needs a wipey wipe.
I've never heard that song.
Hi, Dren.
Why does he wear a clothes?
Lissa's telling you hi. Look at he's got all kinds of.
I like
He's got all kinds of. He's got.
that.
All,
I like that.
okay, look here. You can take it out in the other room because we all already heard it.
I did.
Look at him popping. Now, see, guys, this is future collectibles. You know, he gets in his 30s or whatever, has kids. He's going to want this from his childhood.
Eyes are in.
That was enough of that. That was way too much of that. Bye. See you. Thanks for popping in. See ya. Oh, anyways, once we get the barn up, we're gonna flood the eBay store. That I pay for and don't use yet. Yep, there you go.
And you know, Jan, we had a thing we were talking about. You wanted me to help with some things, and I am glad to do that.
Mike has a question for you.
Oh.
Wants to know if everything came out all right.
Yes, Mike.
It's always you need it. You need a clone. You and me both, Janet. But the problem is most people can't even handle one of me. So I'm not gonna sign up for that experiment because that would be an accident waiting to happen. Anyway, so
I don't know where you were gonna go. I thought of something else.
Did you find that thingy that you hook on your clothes?
Oh, my Joan Rivers brooch? The spider brooch? Yeah, we can talk Halloween jewelry, holiday jewelry.
I got this at the Goodwill for $2.99. I may
How
have
big is that? Like 4 inches, 3 inches? That's sizable. No, you can pull that up. Like Joan Rivers, the spider brooch. It's somewhere in here, and I think I know what the problem is I wasn't going to keep it. I was going to sell it, but then I decided I wanted to keep it maybe for a little while, and I think we all go down that road and I think it got misplaced between inventory and my wardrobes.
I love Joan Rivers. Is that what you said?
Yes. Oh, I love her. I love her personality. I love her jewelry.
Pick a date
Yes, ma'am.
for collab. I love Joan Rivers. I mean, Joan Rivers and Betty White. What more could you ask for?
I love them. Got some tissue paper here blowing in the wind, driving me batty. So at least I'm on topic. I would say put the spider broke.
Spider, okay.
She had a couple of them, but I had this giant one. But yeah, I mean, those are the small ones. Oh no, I had one of the ones that was just ridiculous. Yeah. And people, I'm not kidding. Your holiday jewelry like this, your Halloween holiday jewelry really is so flippin' hot.
Please verify I am not human. That's a lie.
Me neither, but I don't need the men in black showing up on my house.
Why is this? Okay, please click each image containing. Oh shit, I hate
I
this
have
crap.
never seen this before on something like this.
No boat there, no boat there, no boat there, no boat there.
I
never get it. I never get it. Wow. I never get that right on the first try. Never.
I've never seen that. Oh, Janet says, yeah, not selling that if I find any. You mean the Joan Rivers jewelry, honey? Yeah, Greg, she's got my humor too. But look, guys, do not think that her stuff is just, it was sold on QVC. It's a bunch of garbage or whatever. Hex to the no. And just in general, that was my spider. I saw it down below. Huh. No, I think it is that top one, the tarantula. And it's huge.
Well, the one you said you thought isn't yours black?
I have a black one.
I'm showing the sold. I'm just showing the sold ones right now.
But look, guys, and I mean, you might be like, ugh. You find anything creepy and bugs, because Victorians were huge on it. That was a theme with them, and that stuff is buku insane. And it does go with the Halloween theme, because you've got people that collect just those insects and Halloween-ish. And look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at these. I love that little plaster pumpkin. My golly.
I love the fact that one of his eyes has popped out. Do you think that I could manage that?
One of these days you're going to. Or when I pop you right in the kisser. When I finally go over the edge. It has to do with the Sunday show, guys. So
wow.
Right in the kiss. To the moon, Alice.
That's right.
Look at this, guys. Look at this jewelry.
Lunch. Oh, here's a sterling silver. I mean, it could just go.
That they should not have taken an offer. Lunch at the Ritz, guys. That stuff is insane. And I've been lucky to find it at thrift stores.
Where was that? Right here?
Right there, that pumpkin. Lunch at the Ritz. That they should not have taken an offer. I would have stood firm.
They needed to pay their bills.
Lunch at the Ritz stuff is insane, and you will get it.
Maybe they needed to pay their bills. It is summertime.
Indeed, but look at this stuff. And it is actually really nice quality, but it is some blingity bling bling.
A very distracting background for that.
Yeah, they should have had a solid white. But we're not going to go in. I'm not doing a good background.
Color period doesn't matter whether it was white or not, but not. I mean, and let's see what the. There you go, guys. Lunch at the Ritz.
Yeah, you see that mark, guys? Just anything holiday, even the Hallmark jewelry. You'd be like, oh, well, it was Hallmark. It was so mass produced.
Melissa,
seriously.
This is a hair barrette.
Oh, dang. And it's sterling.
And you guys,
yes, I
meant to say something about this because Courtney, who I really like a lot, Bolo Buddies. If you don't watch her, she just did a bolo. She just did I think it was High Sold Hard Goods on Posh. But see right down there, that little 925 right there at the tip, 925 sterling. You will see a lot of these hair barrettes at a lot of estate and garage sales just thrown into boxes, and that's where you're going to find this stuff because nobody pays any attention to them, and they don't.
You always got to look closely. And are
you guys familiar with lenticular? Because if you're not, let me just tell you, because I don't think everybody is, and you might, but you might not know the word. Lenticular is these eyes, or you will find a picture or anything, and when you move it, the eyes move. So you either rock it back and forth, up and down, and lenticular, anything is worth a lot of money. It's too bad they only took 2 photos. So
in the 60s, it was extremely huge. I collected pinback buttons, and I have a ton of lenticulars, and it'll change the scene. And you'll find a lot of lenticulars with political buttons, but you've got holiday ones. And I had, as a child, some Disney lenticulars that were on the wall.
Did you buy this for me? I'm waiting for it to come in the mail.
Do you need an evil eye? I have a bracelet in my store, a Joan Boyce evil eye bracelet for $29.95 in my store.
Evil goes west. Anyway.
Oh, I'm just answering Jan. But why don't you, we can look, I mean, the jewelry, we've got the jewelry. There's honestly the Hallmark things called Merry Miniatures. You'll find those at garage sales for 10 cents and stuff. And the Merry Miniatures, oh, back in the day, oh, there was an ugly throwdown at an auction, and yeah, I got to be that girl. Really tick off somebody in this in the area. But you know, the market does, you know, fluctuate as always, but there's things that, I mean, they're still going to sell. And anything Halloween, anything Christmas, anything Easter, it's going to sell. I mean, you'll be shocked. Look up anything that's a holiday or, you know, just an icon of any sort. It doesn't matter. You know, it could be just, say something is totally garbage looking to you as the bubblegum wrappers, the candy wrapper. You just be like, oh, you know, that's no
stuff.
Money. Comp everything.
Hi, Justin. How are you? I'm missing everybody. You didn't tell me Justin came in. Oh, man.
I missed him. I also just erased what I was writing to. Oh, no, it's
lots
posted.
Of Squirrel and Cracker Jack prizes were lenticular. Exactly, Jake. 100%.
I love lenticulars. Oh, we can do pinback buttons. I've got thousands.
Look at Gina. All right. I have a large picture of Jesus knocking at the door to hell. I mean, knocking at the door. Had no clue it was called lenticular. Sorry. I'd say I'm going to burn in hell, but I'm already there right now. So I've already been burned.
Well, it's hot as Hades there.
Now. There's nothing left to save me, you guys. Merry Miniatures. Yes. Yes, Merry Miniatures, 100%. I still have mine. I have a bunch of Merry Miniatures in my store. People keep trying to lowball me on them. I've had them in there for 2 years. I sell one here and there, and they'll just stay at that price. Because
this is going to sound bizarre, but if you know me, maybe not so much. Literally, I can walk 15 feet, and there are some Thanksgiving Merry Miniatures in my bathroom. But I love the little flocked Halloween cat. That was one. You got to remember, some people in here might not know. I worked at Hallmark, which is really, oh, how nice. Spider on my keyboard. Not cool. Dude. Well, that was Halloween. Son of a. Anyways.
If anyone was going to knock at that door, he would be the one to make it back. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there, Gina. I'm just gonna pull him in, and I'm gonna be scraping up on his back to get out that door. He can go. He can take the fall for me. That's what it says in the Bible, right? There you go. Clawing my way up. Just joking.
No, but I hope people are getting what we're saying about, I mean, just even the most innocuous anything, comp the living heck out of anything. Yes, Evan, I was saying about the holiday pins, and I have a sizable Hallmark pin collection. I actually was going to fetch up one of the pumpkin ones, but I thought it'd be too busy. I also have a Betsy Johnson Halloween kitty cat necklace in my store, and I was going to wear it, but it didn't match my outfit.
Doctor Who glow in the dark TARDIS. This was supposed to be glow in the dark holiday, and that is not what. Oh well, there you go. Tatty Divine glow in the dark ghost brooch, however you want to say it.
Brooch.
Here's a unique sterling silver bat pendant charm necklace. Damon ghost glow in the dark. That was a lot. New hook earrings. Cat's ghost.
Look at these. I mean, yeah, it's, UK, but look at the price of some of this stuff, guys. And this is modern.
Betsy Johnson, glow in the dark, pave, cat, pendant color, necklace. Why is this not coming up?
Oh, yeah, the Betsy Johnson. Well, I should have brought it in. Yeah, wait, let me see my trousers.
So that is gorgeous. And then if we look, here's another one of those little ghosts. You will see these things just in boxes, places. People do. That's kind of cool. Anyway, so here we go. That's a new.
See, here's a Betsy Johnson Halloween cat in princess with a tutu and a dangling spider. And that's in my store. Brand new. And like I said, I was going to put it on, but purple didn't match with the outfit. And then, yeah, not Halloween, but wasn't kidding, people. I have Mary miniatures. It's me.
That's really Heidi Doss. Here's
golly, yeah, Heidi Doss.
Earth Wildler.
That's a whole nother road. I have her in my store too. But look at this, guys. Honestly, and that's a vintage. That spider up there, 108. The Butler and Wilson. That. I mean, look. That doesn't look like all that much. See, look at some of these prices, guys. Heidi Doss is no joke. Neither's Kirk's Folly.
Would you guys even pick this up? Because I bet a lot of you wouldn't.
Oh, the Moon Glow, the Kirk's Folly. I've sold thousands of pieces. I mean, their stuff is some serious goobly gop, and it is money. And I will tell you, Kirk's Folly, sit on your price. You price that high.
What's wrong with this picture, Alyssa?
It doesn't have a size. The size measurement's next to it.
It's blurry. You can't read Kirk's Folly.
Well, I think what they're going for is that if somebody's looking for this, they recognize that that's what that says. I mean, and that's a piece that you will recognize. That moon of theirs
I wouldn't recognize it. I don't know Kirk's Folly. I don't sell jewelry. I don't sell enough jewelry. You sell jewelry. That's your thing. You know it. You know all these people, and I'm just like, woohoo! That's cool. Because now I'm learning, right? But I mean, I would think you would want, when you're taking a picture of the name of a designer, because they got the front, they got the back with the measurement. They got the measurement. So you guys, we've talked about this before. Check your pictures out before you publish your.
I use Sharpen all the time. Let's not go down the Kirk's Folly hole. Let me tell you, that could be a whole show on its own.
Erstwilder, that's the second or third of that name I've seen. Wow, look at all of these. All right, you guys better be I'm going to be looking for these, guaranteed. Look at the peacock.
And just look how cheap it looks, guys, really. I mean, that just looks like garbage, but look, it's money. Oh, Evan, if you love the sun, moon, stars themes, Kirk's Folly is for you. That and cherubs are their main iconography.
Here's another Erstwilder.
But yeah, look, guys, I mean, the jewelry, even the stuff that looks kind of chintzy. Look at how, I mean, would you ever think some of these pieces, you see them?
Okay, you guys, here's another lenticular, vintage 1950s. This sold for...
Love my lenticulars.
Less than, less than 85. They took a best offer. It's still on the pin, which...
Now that is really swell. Oh my golly, I'd be thrilled to find that. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I do buy massive amounts of jewelry. So I've gone to, estate sales, whatever. That little plastic thing, somebody would, some estate sales would just have it in a basket and whatever and not think nothing of it, for 50 cents or $1 or whatever.
Here's another Kirk's Folly. I like this one.
And I picked up, now I'm going to say this. I do love that sale, so I'm not tipping my hat, but about 2 years ago, I picked up, oh my God, like 50 Kirk's Folly. And even though she had everything laid out, all the good stuff laid out in cases, she has what's, excuse me, the costume jewelry basket, which is a huge basket, like a Halloween trick-or-treat basket. And she has that stuff in there. It's $2 a bag. I picked up all that stuff. Oh my God. Every single piece of the Kirk's Folly, $2. I made thousands. And for some reason, I don't know why this is, but a lot of Kirk's Folly goes to Russia. Don't be afraid to sell. They're serious collectors. I don't know why.
There you go, Justin. Get those puppies to list in your Halloween stuff, mister. Justin, hey, Justin, I'm modding you right now. Drop your link, Justin. Justin does a lot of stuff. He does a lot of things that you guys probably might not think about either. He does a lot of flea markets. He works a full-time day job. He ships in his van in the post office parking lot.
Okay, got two things. Just wanted to say Rootin' for Relics is trying to give Mike and Greg a run for the money in the joke department. So
come on down, Jake.
You guys have competition. And then Justin put up the lot number and says he has no clue if it's priced correctly. So I don't know. I think he would like us to take a gander. I don't know if you're open for that.
Yeah, no, hang on a second. Because what did I do here? I know what I did. I dropped my share screen for some stupid reason, because why wouldn't I?
Technology.
Okay.
We all can't be Jan. Serious, I'd still want to take a bite of that stuff and see if it tastes the same. I would do it.
9, 7.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you for coming.
4, 5, 3, 0, 4.
Yes, 8. Evan. People do like a lot of the very simplistic color block look.
Is this
for
it,
the pins and jewelry.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Justin, is this it?
Yes. That's his lot.
I'm saving your store.
Oh, now you done it.
Now you done it. Anybody? There you go, you guys. $99 and you can get all of this stuff and you can piece it out.
Well, it's 50 packs, so that's like $2 a piece. And then $8.91 shipping. So
Look at that, the glow in the dark. There's a bunch of glow in the dark. Somebody better nab this up.
I mean, that's good for like flea market or whatever resell.
There you go, you guys. There's the title to the listing. You're welcome, Justin. Somebody go buy that, because you'd be silly not to if you like that kind of stuff, because we already looked at glow in the dark jewelry, so you know it sells well, and now's the time to get it. And Justin will happily ship it to you from the back of his van or the front seat, depending on what he has left stuff in.
All right.
Right, buddy? That's how it goes. That's how he rolls, and he does a good job. But he also is on every Friday night with Thrifty Lobster and the two Gringos, something like that is what it's called. So if you guys are up late on a Friday and you need somebody to keep you company, that is where you want to be.
I'm in a Halloween mood. I got to get my torches and, got to go burn down some neighboring village.
Hey, Robert. I was talking about you earlier about...
Hi, Robert. Thanks for coming.
Your video on how to avoid having summer slowdown next year.
So I'm just wondering if anybody in the room has anything that they would like to throw up and add, or something that they have questions about, or even some bolos that they might have.
I also have another thing.
Justin, I would even say, because of the amount you have and then figuring in with the shipping, $2 each is okay. We don't know what you have into it, but if somebody offered you like $1.50, depending on what you have into it, I would think that would be, a good margin to allow them. Oh, great. You didn't warn somebody about the scary clowns. It'd just be how much you want to make, and then to be able to move it. If you were able to find any sort of comps on lots like that.
I think that's a great price for 50 packs. When we just looked at glow in the dark, glow in the dark stuff, and people can make quite a bit of money off of that. I think that's a great price. But I mean, like Liz said, we don't know what you have into it, so you can take a best offer. Most of us price our stuff up a little bit higher, so we can take a best offer or put it in a sale. Justin, can you drop your link? Are you in a spot where you can drop your link? Because if you're not, I will go get it right now. And
well, it's good that we don't have one of the fellows from Jan's room. He has serious problems with the clowns, and I know this is borderline high.
I took the clown off. The clown's not there. Took the clown off when you said that.
I'm looking at Jackson the Clown by Slightly Wicked. It's creepy. Yeah, I thought it was Doug, Jan. I thought so. I didn't want to misname.
Yeah, because last week I showed something and
which makes me wonder, when I finally get around to excavating all of my Murano glass clowns, is that going to be okay? Or are they not okay? Because I've got a tote of Murano glass clowns I bought about 10 years ago. I'm slowly getting there. I can reach them in about a month.
How are you feeling today, girlie?
My leg still hurts, but thank you for asking. Just got him Friday. I get the doctor. So
there's Justin's channel in the chat now. It should be in there. All right, let me get this creepy. Okay, close your eyes.
More stuff of nightmares. Look, people, And then there's the whole market where people do, see, the one of a kind, where people take dolls and do this on.
For those of you that don't know, is what Lissa just said. One of a kind.
Yeah, OOAK means, like there's a huge crafting market that takes freaky looking dolls and makes them more freaky. And look at this. Honestly, she pulls up some comps. People do this as an art form.
If you guys get broken dolls or pieces of dolls and you think, oh crap, list them. Scary mummified baby doll, creepy.
You know what that is? That is a rubber doll that got heated and is partially disintegrated. I'm telling you, I suppose this should be a bolo, because I know in the past, having sold many, many dolls, honest to God, honest. Look at this. This is something you'd go, oh my, I'm throwing it out. I can't sell it.
Took a creme brulee torch to it.
No, and what that is it's an old rubber doll that would have been in an attic or something, and the heat, and it disintegrated. But look, people, look, that it looks like, I'm not going to lie. Before I learned about this stuff, I threw lots of those away because I was always buying vintage dolls.
From age have decomposed. I am thinking the doll was originally composite. It's not composite.
No, it's rubber.
A composite doll is stuffed with the sawdust. So anyway,
that's something different.
The composite dolls have sawdust inside, or they're like compressed sawdust. Excuse me, compressed wood. The composite ones.
Justin, look, poor doll. Yeah, right. Well, it didn't go in the bin, which a lot of people would have done. And I mean that. A lot of people would have looked at that and went, ew, yeah.
This is my goal. This is my goal for you guys, to teach you things that you wouldn't even think about.
That's our goal. Hey. But you did bring the scary without telling me.
It's Halloween, Liz.
I know, but I didn't.
I told, we never know what we're going to get into towards the end.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't met us yet, we even say this. I mean, we just go off on tangents, but they're always valuable tangents. It's always something you can use.
Creepy doll, 7-inch baby Santa, one of a kind by Jewel Flower. So this person, Jewel Flower, buys these and does this. Vintage creepy girl baby photo mask, freaky scary child weird Halloween doll. There's
hey, look at this. It's just a picture. You guys, I know that there's a lot of you in this room, and I'm sure a lot of you in this room are looking at this going, are you kidding me? Some of it's the things of nightmares, but hey, if you can just look past the hideous scary to the dollar signs, I'm not going to lie. I would seriously, if I listed any of this stuff, it's staying in my garage.
You guys, if you're not, I'm not
with the Ouija board.
So if clowns bother you, please look away.
Okay? Little late.
I can't control. I didn't put clowns in the thing. All I put was creepy Halloween dolls. So I'm really sorry if anybody got.
Look at this, guys. Honest. Oh, and that's another thing, Jenny, you're right. Yeah, they're great for people making movies and for props. I mean, since when did Charlie McCarthy start becoming that valuable? I mean, nowadays.
Since July 7th, 2021, because that's when he sold. And I'm just being a smart ass because you asked and I just read the date.
I know. No, you know what I'm saying is.
I'm just putting that out there because I'm being a smart ass.
I'm going to guess people didn't know that was Charlie McCarthy. It's not in the title. That's another generation.
Yep. Anyway, so I don't like that.
I follow you. Look how you can change things, guys.
I don't like the ventriloquist dolls. So, so there you go. There's a fly's driving me.
There's somebody new in the room, CCC. said they like Betsy Johnson and just looked in the shopping category when we were talking about it. And there's a lot of cheap in China, Betsy Johnson. Well,
you get what you pay for.
No, that's actually in the jewelry arena, a bit of an issue. Yeah, you can also find some cheap J. King, Heidi Doss, Joan Rivers. Yeah, a lot of it might have been made over there, but it's really subjective that it's not going to be, it's not real. I mean, it's absolute copies.
Not the original Betsy Johnson that was made in the United States, or for when it first came from China.
Right.
You know,
they're redoing that.
What you want to do is you want to go right here and you want to go vintage.
And it is hard to tell, and some people don't care. I mean, personally, I would rather have the confidence to buy pieces and know that it is, if I'm coveting that particular designer, I want to know that it came through their markets, their outlets first and appropriately. Different people have different ideas about buying the stuff from China. But when it comes to the designer jewelry like that, I have seen a number of those pieces. I've had some of the Heidi Doss, and I can tell, and the Joan Rivers, I can tell the difference. There is slight differences in the looks, the way the stones are put together. You know, if you just not want to look too close. Oh, Cheryl Baha Gem, she's getting tired, so she's saying good night. Thank you very much.
Good night,
and
Cheryl.
rooting for relics also.
Good night, Jake. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, Jake, have you had any bites on those Christmas light bulbs that we helped you with, or are they still hanging out before you leave?
All right, Triple C, we will remember that from now on. But thank you very much. Yeah, they are knockoffs, Triple C. But if you just want the kind of the look, but it's not quite the quality.
A fake Coach or a fake anything else, a knockoff, whatever you want to call it. These you guys.
And Lou has a very good point too. They don't hear. Lou is pointing out that a lot of the made in China are made with lead and other impure materials that are dangerous. Well, considered dangerous in the United States, but in those countries, no, and they're cheap. And that's why, you have those discrepancies. They don't have the manufacturing constraints that we do in the US.
They do if they want to sell it over here.
There's fine lines with the jewelry, but
there's fine lines with everything, but they're supposed to follow our recommendations, just like when they started having to put made in Japan, made in Taiwan, made in all of that, because excuse me, sorry you guys.
Sandy Ready Steady Sells has been lurking, but she's going to tap out. Well, we really appreciate having you here, Sandy. You should have popped in and said hi earlier.
She does like to lurk. I think she picked that up for me. Yes, Missy G, Halloween plush toys. I think we might have touched on that a little bit last week. I've got some here. I've got hang on.
Any holiday, guys. Oh, Lou, I know. We can go down that. Yeah. I have personal feelings about the stuff directly from China.
Hey, do you guys see this? Plush, toys, stuffed animals. If your plush aren't selling, and because all you have is plush, you should have these 3 words should be in the 1, 2, 3, 4, because I can count. These 4 words should be in every title of every plush that you sell. And my boy, Robert Zombie Bargain Hunter, will tell you that. These guys right here, there's new Squishmallows at Costco. I just saw them the other day. So there are some Halloween ones for you guys. And obviously there's going to be more Delphina.
Oh, my stars. Now look at some of these guys. Really, look at the price and just how
Creepy
simple
Killer
so.
zombie pets. You're gonna have Friday.
Friday at Freddy's.
Thank you.
Those are just insane. I don't, wow.
Angry Birds. Look at this vintage bat that's, so Robert, are you still in here? Nice. Gotta hit Costco. Yes, I saw him yesterday. Day before yesterday, Robert. And they're the big ones. Like Dren has one of the, what's the little Yoda baby guy, whatever the hell whatever the heck that guy's name is. They have more of those too.
Mandalorian thingy.
Yeah, the little,
look at that. Look at these prices. This is just stuffy things, guys. Little cute stuffy bits. You go to a garage sale, you go to Goodwill, your Salval, whatever.
Look it, it's doing my eye thing.
It's giving the Noel bug eyes. Uh-oh.
I like this. I kind of like these ones. The Zelina. Wow, $100.
Those are, Muerto Day of the Dead kind of style.
Right. That is cool. I really like that one. Squishmallows.
Which, if anybody doesn't know, that's a more Spanish Latin kind of style.
That's the Day of the Dead. That's their Halloween.
Yes.
This is
but
how
some people might not know that.
This is how everybody's dogs are looking right now. As a matter of fact, there you go. There's another. There's a Mexican folk art, and this is still right on up there in the Halloween stuff. So you're going to find these things. Here's a Robert Graham Bones Day of the Dead shirt. If you guys
I made bank off of a sweater. It was ridiculous.
If you guys don't know about Robert Graham, you may want to look him up. Here's a custom handmade quilt. This makes me happy to see them get this. It's a table runner. Day of the Dead. These are the placemats, 2 placemats and a table runner. That makes me happy to see that they got that much money for them, because a lot of people just don't want to. Gorgeous.
Robert says he just sold 2 Squishmallows, $50 each today, and then a third one for $20.
Yoda, yes, it's the Gru baby Yodes. Yep, they have.
Oh, yep. Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy, this overstuffed house.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Well, she's another late night person, so.
So there you go, you guys. That's also included in the holiday, right? And then, I don't know. I was talking to, who is it in here that was, Jenny, are you in Australia? Known Halloween, Rust Trolls, Halloween. Yep.
I mean, look at that ball cap for Day of the Dead. I mean, that is insane. Just really. And that's something to call out.
It's a Houston Astros Sugar Skull Dia de Muertos. New Era hat.
That's a particular Day of the Dead theme that is a brand that.
This is a major collab. It is a collab with the Houston Astros. It is a collab with Sugar Skull. It is a collab with New Era, and it is a collab all together, put together for Day of the Dead. That's like.
So look at this, guys. You might not think of it as Halloween, but it is. It looks more kind of Mardi Gras-ish, but that's the way that their celebrations go. But look at the prices too. Oh, now I did not know Barbie did. Okay. Wow. All right. Look at this, guys. I just got surprised.
Let's look at the solds and see what they actually really go for.
But learn this style. This is also Halloween. Oh, we have somebody new, Noel. Wheels and Deals. They say that they love the show and love the information that you give.
Thank you so much. We do
yes,
try.
We try.
We try. I survived summer camp with my scouts. Oh, wow. Okay. Barbie Dia de los Muteras. How was that? Day of the Dead doll.
Dia de los Muertos. My Spanish is rusty, but it used to be there.
Look at all of these.
Nanny?
Yeah, buddy.
Can I get a snorkel thingy by itself? Because I would love to go with my diving goggles.
Okay, we'll look at it.
Evan, we know there's regular Halloween Barbies and Kellys and that as well. And yeah, the Day of the Dead is directly after Halloween, but we're saying that it goes with the Halloween theme that you kind of got to learn. You might go to somebody's house or estate sale, and you might just think, because it looks so much more festive. You know, what are these little skull faces and that? I'm certain there are many people in our audience that will watch in the community that do not know about this. They may not have a Spanish area around them. They may not be familiar with that community and culture. I know for a fact that there's places in this country that, have no culture like this around, but you might find it. And look at the money, and look what we're showing.
1, 2, 3, 4 down. Oh, Day of the Dead. But this is specifically Halloween Barbies. So there you go. And they are worth some money.
Noel, Justin says, take his comment down so it's not on the screen anymore. So people can see more of the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm in another screen, so I couldn't see it. I'm sorry, Justin. I'll leave that one up there for a while now. No, I'm just teasing. I'm sorry. Thank you for that was good.
Oh, maybe Jenny +1. She said that her birthday is November 2nd, which is Day of the Dead, and she's also of Mexican descent. So that's her jam.
There you go.
Look at these prices, guys. Honest to biscuits. I'm not going to lie. I haven't seen that holiday Barbie, but she's kind of cool. She wouldn't fit in with my Star Trek Barbie and X-Files Barbies, though.
Somebody bought this Barbie right here, and they bought parts and pieces, and they cleaned her whole head off. They cut her hair. They pulled her hair out. They made a wig. And if you don't believe me, go look on YouTube for One of a Kind. I talked about this the other night. That is a wig that they made for her.
These One of a Kind re-wigs.
They painted all of this on themselves. Sometimes they spray paint the bodies and the legs. And you will find this with the Monster High and the Ever After dolls, because they can put pieces of all of those dolls together to make whatever they want.
That one is exceptionally well done. But that's the thing, these One of a Kind, the OOAK things. Look at this, guys. There are women that the hobbyists, they thrive making this. And look at the prices. Men that do this.
I've seen a lot of men doing this, buying the One of a Kind Monster Highs and doing it. I've watched quite a few. So anyway, let's go back to, because Missy G had asked about Halloween plush, but let's look. I have some here. I'm going to show you. And there you go. Okay. I got these free today, you guys. This one is
free Noel price.
Plain old. I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. It's just that nylon stuff. There's that one. This guy really needs a cleanup. I feel like I don't know.
He's creepy. And if you want to go with that kind of Halloween theme.
I got that guy. I got this gal. Let's see if I can show you this one. She actually works. She's kind of a plush. She's kind of an animatronic. I didn't show you guys her. I have her hanging up here, and let's see if I can get her. This is how I think she's supposed to have a broom handle, which she doesn't have. Where the heck does she turn on? Well, that's weird. Not on her butt.
Oh no! That's just like mine. We can be really annoying.
Anyway, so she hangs. Why she has rubber band around her feet, no idea. But these animatronics and plush are, light bulb went off. It finally connected that OOA key. Yes. No, don't feel stupid at all, Nancy. There's all kinds of acronyms out there that a lot of us don't know. But I'll give you a little hint that I learned. So I'm going to pass it on. When you see an acronym like that, put it in Google search and it'll pull it right up and tell you what it is. Then you don't have to feel stupid. And you shouldn't feel stupid anyway. So
Robert's cat just ran out of the room with those going off.
Sadly, as a man's man, that sounds fun.
I missed something.
Well, there you go, Nancy. We solved the mystery for you.
The one-of-a-kind mystery.
All right. So, I mean, there are so many other things that we could talk about Halloween for weeks and not touch everything.
Just like Christmas.
Like I said, when you go into a collector's house, estate sale, you go to their bookcases, you are going to find this stuff. Halloween collectibles, and there is so much to see and learn that you wouldn't even think about. Ephemera. And when we talk about ephemera, it's anything books. Let me move my candle here before I knock it off.
Oh, somebody had asked earlier about the honeycomb stuff that we did last week. And I didn't know if you wanted to touch on that a little bit to show her.
That was Jake. He's gone. No, because we already talked about it. But there's something similar to it right there.
Yeah, and I remember those. The long, and those are easy to tear.
Oh, yeah. Super simple. Let me see if there's this has a lot of ephemera in it. This book does.
Oh, now see, guys, yeah, this is stuff you all want to be looking for. But what we were just presenting tonight is you don't always have to have the vintage stuff to make money.
Nope.
I mean, look at this modern stuff because it's going to be somebody's future memories. So, I mean, yeah. And look, somebody loved my little black cat that I paid $4 for a couple of years ago.
It's the
and I guarantee down the road.
Here's the little Japanese lantern candle thingies that you were talking about last week. See?
I got mine right here. Yeah. If somebody missed the show last week, these little, golly gosh darn. You put them around your regular Christmas lights.
Bastille. Remember, we talked about the Bastille company.
And that's quite the coveted.
Look at
anything, guys.
Hilarious. They even have candy corn stuffed into that lamp.
I like that. Yes. I like that. Nancy, somebody may find that acceptable. She says that she has some of the vintage stuff, but it has small tears or tape marks all over because they were used.
Take pictures of it and list it, and make sure you put that in your listing, because guaranteed there is somebody out there that will buy it and they will fix it, or they will buy it and they're going to use it for decoration. So you may not get as much money as you would if it didn't have the tears, but you're going to sell it. I guarantee you, as long as the main, exactly what Evan is saying right here.
Somebody could even craft with it and cover up those little things, you know?
Right.
I mean,
as
we
long
don't
as
know.
The main appeal of the piece is still there. Tape and scars and tears won't matter. And that is the beauty of the word vintage. Because it is vintage. So, you know, like I said, I got these. Let's look these up. Russ. This one's name is Pumpkins. And I also got the little pumpkin one, bear, and I got I got these two
You
pilgrim
bet your
bears.
Bitsy I'm going to be watching for those Barbies. But yeah, all the plushies, guys, anything holiday, but Halloween is becoming more and more collected. It's becoming even hotter than it ever was. And it doesn't even matter if it's China or whatever, the modern stuff. Look at this. You pick this stuff up for $0.25, 50 cents, garage sales, state sales, Goodwill, Savers, whatever. And yeah, Justin was saying, yeah, the repops can sell to not everyone who can afford the high quality. And yeah, we've tried to drive that home that, you know, if you just want the look, some people don't care if it's original. They're fine with prints.
There's my teddy bear, but he is missing his hat. Mine has the hat. Can you see that?
There you go. Now we can. Now.
Oh, sorry. Can you
Over.
see it now?
In front of your face. No, we just see an ear. There we go. There he is. Look at that little bear, guys.
So that's that one. Here's a vintage Russ troll. So, you know, when you're getting something for 25 cents and see, I'll lot him to get, I might actually just lot all three of these together. Because they're all Russ, they're all from the same house, they're all from the same time frame. And so I will probably lot all three of those together. I don't know. There's obvious, but look at these Angettis. So, you know, there is a multitude of there you go. Anything that you could ever, there's my guy, there's that same guy again. Anything that you could ever even think about. No, is that the big blue house bear? So, you know, there is, let's do this vintage. Sorry.
No reason to be sorry. It's a process. But I mean, I just hope if anybody takes anything away from this, they learned at least something, but that don't pass up anything. Ooh, those are cool. Sorry.
I know. I was like, Halloween spider web party triangle dishes and plates. Those are cool.
It's 16 watchers. But yeah, like these bowls, you know? And look, I mean, look at these prices. And we showed him last week, but my little bubble light guy. You're gonna have people that love bubble lights.
I have one of these listed. Mine's cooler though. It has the recipe in it and everything. Look at you guys.
Yeah, I mean, look at the little innocuous candy dish. The ghost laying there, that ceramic. It was just up above. I mean, honestly.
I don't know if you can see that. I can't see. What?
Sorry, but do you care if I take off for a little while?
I guess not.
Thank you.
Did you feed Dren?
What?
Did you feed your child?
You didn't tell me he was hungry, but yes, I'll feed him. I'm not leaving until he goes to bed, so.
This is cute. This vintage ceramic squirrel pumpkin candy corn Halloween trick-or-treat candy dish.
Now I've got something, Noelle. This is actually from my childhood. Like I said, I've been digging in my childhood desk.
Hang on just a second. Let me do.
Although I don't know what happened to the lid. Not much survived from over there.
There you go.
I loved this. And it was, surprisingly, that was expensive at the time. 69 cents. Now, it used to have a little stem. But look at this, guys.
Oh, that's cute.
And what... Now, when I was a kid, I remember it always sounded like it said, people, people. But this is something of mine.
That's really cute.
So I know that this is like the late 60s, early 70s. But little toys like this, guys. I mean, how cheap does this look? I can't tell you how long I would just sit there and open and close, open and close.
Yep.
And then I had some others that they rolled and had like a little pumpkin in the middle, and it was a witch, and it was a little vehicle. This is just stuff you would get at our version back then. The 5 and dime was basically the dollar store. Oh, Nancy remembers those. Souvenirs from theme parks. Yep. Oh, Evan, yeah, the rust trolls in all of the Halloween. Evan says there's pumpkin, reaper, skeleton, black cats, Dracula, mummy, and Frankenstein themed rust trolls. There's every theme rust troll, and there are people that I've seen have their entire room, walls and walls and walls, hundreds, if not more, of the trolls. Trolls are their whole own thing.
I don't want to set the profile of your buyer, but she probably female, age 45. That's what. Yep. Okay, here you go, you guys.
Oh, Halloween costumes for your dog. Now that's a more modern thing, guys. But look at them. Everybody wants their pup to go. Look at that. Oh my God, the little snowman one.
Look at
the
panda bear pooch pet dog costume. That's hilarious. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
we all
no. Imperial Walker.
Chucky.
Put that on a pug or French bulldog. It'll look terrifying.
Yeah, see, guys, I mean, even go down this rabbit hole. I mean, look.
Did you see the Chucky one?
Look at this one.
Look at these guys.
Come on, Dren. Help me out here.
You're going to see these at, garage sales, estate sales.
Latte.
Just like little kids' costumes, I know for a fact that they're not going to put it on their animal every year. They're going to get something new, and they'll be like, oh, well, we've already done that one. So look at this.
Han Solo, Star Wars, classic pilot, fancy dress up. I'm dying here.
Taxi.
Beetlejuice.
Oh. If I only had a dog to torture. Oh, Rambo?
California costume action hero dog.
Look at this, guys. You can just sit and laugh yourself silly looking at this stuff.
Oh my God, I'm dying. This poor dog right here.
Oh, Justin, I believe it.
Justin, how many dogs you got? 5 or 6? Oh, we can
look at these guys. I mean, yeah, oh, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. I mean, come on. So, I mean, really, guys, you got to expand your mind thought of everything under the sun. Simple little 69-cent, late 60s. And I think it would I'm not going to sell it. It's mine. But I think even with the broken little stem, somebody would still want that, especially if I can find where the witch is. Well, there you go, Nancy. See, that's one thing that sometimes when we're doing this and showing comps and stuff, I see things that I had no idea existed, and I go, darn it, now I
they
gotta
don't
buy
create Halloween
it.
costumes for cats because cats would, never in their right mind. The cats are sitting here laughing with me. They would never in their right mind allow somebody to put a fucking costume on them and make them look like a fool. I'm sorry. Cats are like, no.
Oh, yeah.
But
I had one cat that I could put a little bow tie on, and he was cool with that. And like, yeah, so he looked like a little businessman. It kind of looked like a
oh, sorry, hang on.
No, remember Dickies? Some people in this room might know what a Dickie is, but it was like a little Dickie with a bow tie, and I used to put that on him for Halloween, and he would put up with that. Others, when I was a little girl, I used to try to put doll clothes on my one kitty. God love Puff. She'd be okay with it, but she'd slink along the floor. just, I hate this. I hate you. Just crawl on the carpet. Oh, well, Mike's 12. So, well, we know that. Yes. I said Dickie. And it's actually IE, Smarty. Look up a Dickie if you don't know what it is. It's not what you think. Oh, smile, Noelle.
I'm not even paying attention. Sorry. It's not you. I was looking something up.
Oh, jeez. Mike is the winner of the I'm immature and how can I say things for the night. You are indeed correct. I give you the award. Dickies and balls in the same night. We had popcorn balls and a Dickie on my cat. I think that's the only reason he comes here. Oh, yeah, the postcards. Yeah, the $10,000 for a lot, indeed. Not on your life, Mike. Not on your life. Don't even try to ask something like, hey, so what do you got to pay when you ship something foreign? Nope. Look at these guys. These are real prices people will pay every single day.
Guys. This is what I like.
Look at this. Oh, that one is precious.
Yep, because there's a little girl pulling that damn cat's tail, and that's hilarious. I'm just teasing, Alyssa. Chill out. That's what it said on the listing. Vintage Jolly Halloween embossed postcard, girl pulling black cat's tail. Look at that poor cat. We've all been there, you guys. See the embossing on the back? See how you can see it?
Yeah, your embossed ones are worth even more. We have somebody new in the room. Thank you for coming in. Lana Clearies says retired cherished teddy figurines for Halloween are big bolos. Oh, my stars and bars. We can go down that road. Yeah, cherished teddies, Schmid kitty cats. I mean, any of your, the Department 56. So, well, we're glad to have you here, Lana. We're always glad to have more people come and visit. And we hope that we can help anybody.
I left a bunch of this cherished stuff underneath that. It's all going to the dump tomorrow. Yep.
Well, but we're just showing that, look, see, some of these still do pretty gosh darn well. I mean, there was a time I thought, oh, these are cruddy poo-poo. Look at this, guys. Look, anything limited edition is always going to be even better.
These guys did their auction right. You see this? One bid. That means they started it at $180.
Yep. $8.80 shipping. Oh my. Well,
it's breakable. They probably did it so that they probably sent it priority mail so that they had insurance on it. Yep, expedited shipping. 2 bids.
So yeah, see, look at this, guys. And these are just the little resin things. I mean, there's so much. You know, we're just trying to hope that maybe we touch on something that you didn't think of before, or something you've passed up and you're like, dang, I really never wrapped my mind around that. You know, like candy wrappers and stuff.
Bubblegum.
Or fake candy, or, you know, display candy, or, you know, fake popcorn balls. Look at that. Look at the price for these cards. And this is for real. People will put them on, you know, archival board and frame them. I have several myself that I did years ago that have cats on them. And they're from like 1908. Mike wants us to point out, and this is very interesting. Thank you. FYI, apparently August 17th is supposed to be National Thrift Store Day. I don't know where you heard that one. That's cool. Got a day for everybody. And to check your local thrift store for sales. Good bull. Thank you.
I don't go to thrift stores, but that's good to know.
Well, a large portion of the community does, so it's nice to pull that out.
Like I said, that is good to know. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that with us, Mike.
Yeah. Oh, he got an email from his local store.
Aha.
Look at this, gang. Look at these cards. So don't pass up those shoe boxes.
Dresser drawers, all that stuff. Okay. Anything else anybody wants to look at while we're here?
Well, Jenny +1, I could answer this, but Noelle, she wants to know, she said, we need an official day too. And she had a question. Noelle, you don't thrift? Tell the audience where you get most of your stuff.
Jenny, weren't you in my chat last Sunday night for my estate sale haul? Could have sworn you were. I thrift at estate sales, or I get free stuff from people. Like I get a lot of free stuff from people, but I thrifted. I only go to estate sales. I used to go to the bins a lot. I love the bins. I don't mind going there. I literally hate going to the thrift stores because everything is so stinking expensive.
Now, yeah.
And I am cheap.
Oh, Lana wants to know if you've listed the Radco ornaments yet. Do tell.
I've been working 18 hours a day at my aunt's. So that would be, haven't done that yet. No.
Do tell. But she will. What the heck? You in technology.
What?
Oh, I need such help. I don't even know what the heck you're doing there.
I'm trying to.
Oh, yeah, Lana, she is an Energizer bunny that it just defies logic. 18 hours a day.
I have a playlist right here for sourcing haul videos.
Aha, that's what you were doing. Yeah, and you guys do not underestimate the selling broken things. Do not throw something out because it's broken without checking comps or what the possibilities might be about it. I just, that's in your playlist.
That's a horrible picture.
You chose the thumbnail, girl.
It's no thumbnail. That was long before I ever did thumbnails. That was one of my first videos that I put on here. That one doesn't have a thumbnail really either. So, I do have I'm going to give Jan my login and she's going to go in and clean up because I don't know how to do that. And I can figure it out. I'm not stupid. I just haven't had time to, but it drives her nuts that I don't have, and so there I do have playlists. I do have like this playlist right here. Oh, shoot. This is just on cast iron. It'll take you to other people's. It's, if you want to learn some stuff about cast iron, this is identifying old cast iron pans. So I have stuff on my, I have a thing away from thrift stores, so I can't. It's hard enough as most of the state sales are happening when
and that's where I was going to address that one.
I took my kids and my grandkids with me. So, I mean, if you're, that's, I'm just telling you what I did. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, so don't give me an eye roll. When I raised 2 kids by myself, I mean, anybody, don't anybody. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about anybody. I raised 2 kids by myself. I took them to the doctor with me. I took them with me when I had to get a haircut. I took them with me everywhere I went except for work. So if your kids behave and if you've trained them to behave, you can do it. It's hard. It's not easy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's easy at all, you know, but it can be done.
I've seen some very well-behaved children at estate sales, and the mom just either gives them a sharp look or says, "Is that yours? Don't touch it." So, I mean, you got to go where you need to be making the money. You need to source, you know, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
I'm sorry, Lana.
Oh, she has extra difficulties. So.
I can totally get that. I can totally get that. And it's even harder.
I've got one on this. My girlfriend, Kathy, recently she's gotten a little older and some health problems, and she can't really drive very much, and she can't stand. And we used to always go to auctions and the estate sales and that. Well, now since 2020, and this is across the country, so that's why I'm calling it out for Lana to check into. There's loads and loads of the auction companies. They're not doing them at properties anymore. They're putting it all online. And I cannot believe what Kathy is cleaning up price-wise. She's getting stuff for dirt. I hope the people have passed away so they don't see how little. And then you just go and pick up the stuff. So you could look at Auction Zip, www.auctionzip. We have no affiliation for it whatsoever, but and
maybe I do. I'm just teasing.
I know you don't.
She's gonna hit me one of these days, you guys.
It's like you're trying. Okay. But yeah, and Facebook Marketplace too. But I'm telling you, what she's getting away with these auctions online, they used to always do them at the houses, but now they're not doing that so much. And people aren't going to the auction halls still. I mean, we're still in times. So I would look into that, to go to Auction Zip and, you know, take a gander.
This is the one you want to go to.
Well, there's High Bid also. Now,
Bid,
I don't know High Bid varies so much, but
High Bid is everywhere. You can search by zip code. You can also sell your stuff on High Bid.
Now, Nady Pie Trinkets and Doodads, he's all about the High Bid. Him and, you know, they do the Two Beardos show tomorrow night at 7 Eastern. And him and Chuck Backroad Bidder, you know, he's all about the High Bid.
Where is
and he'll tell you everything about it.
Chuck and Marcy? I didn't see them come in.
Chuck and Marcy were not in tonight. I haven't seen them recently.
Estate sale maniacs. Yep. What was the one that you said, Auction Zip?
Yeah, I was just putting it in for Jen. I was just doing that right now. Oh, do not show me jewelry. I do not need to be buying jewelry.
There you go, Jen, right there, Auction Zip.
Kiko Auctioneers. Oh, did you put my zip in?
Did I do what?
Did you put my zip in? Because that's our local, that's the ones that Kat's buying off of.
Zip in. I just Googled Auction Zip.
Well, isn't that kooky? Look at that. That's the auctioneers that are like literally a mile from my house. The ones that I've grown up with since I was a small child. When I told people there was an auction house right across the street, it was Kiko. They've been around since 1945. Love those people. There were 13 children in the family, and like they all are realtors or auctioneers.
So what you guys want to do when you're looking through these is you want to put your zip code in. And then when you go in and you look at these view listings, look at these auctions, you want to go in and see, do they do shipping? Because if you don't live near them, you want to know if they will do shipping. And somewhere in here, it will say, whether this is just a list of, it will say on here, auction listing, somewhere in here, if you read the fine print, it will tell you whether or not they ship. But same thing here, you come in here, keywords, put your zip code. This is my zip code.
Yeah, I'm glad you can pull this up and show people that it shows the online auctions. See, it shows local auctions, but they've almost exclusively over the past year, we understand why, have gotten to online auctions. And I mean, it was necessary for what we were going through with everything. But man, the prices, you can get such good deals. The stuff Kathy's been getting just blows my mind. And it's like, it almost makes me want to.
But Kathy's buying and not selling, right? Kathy?
No, she is back to selling. She is
Kathy, I know
selling.
you're watching. I'm coming after you if you're hoarding. I'm coming after you, Kathy.
Oh, she ain't hoarding. She ain't hoarding. She's getting rid of stuff. Oh my God.
This just shows you all of the different things, all of the selling entire home content in Indianapolis, so that you can go on here. It's by Aether Auctions, and they're going to have pictures, buyer's premium payment, pickup deals. Looks to me like they're not shipping. So now, shipping, here you go. 5 shipping, starting bids. And they're going to go through here. That's an IKEA plant. How do I know that? Anyway, so this is what you're going to get. You know, and lots of times, like here's a whole lot of books. You can look every single one of these up and see. Starting bid $1. So hopefully they took tons and tons of pictures, and that's and they did a good job explaining what it is. I wouldn't go to this estate sale personally. That's just me. Anyway, so there you go. That is Auction Zip. And there's there's high bid. High bid is the same thing. That's what I can tell you. Glass cake pan, things are going to cost more, and lots of these will have, here, this has got a current bid of $34. Okay. So here, lots of times you can get, if you're real close by, lots of times you can get this kind of stuff, patio furniture for yourself for cheap, $60 here. I wouldn't pay much more for that if I was buying it for myself. Art, you name it, they got it. It's just like going to an estate sale. This is just a virtual estate sale. Right, Liz?
Yes. And we wanted to hear, Missy wanted to know, Nicety Seller, do you all know any of the YouTubers whom sell on online auctions?
Absolutely. Mr. Buys a Lot. Brian, Mr. Buys a Lot. You have
Locker Nuts. They're such good people.
Locker Nuts has they do online auctions every Tuesday?
Monday
night.
And then they have pop-up ones.
You have Who's Tom Cruise and Gary. There's the jewelry nurse. She does all not. Yes, they're all on YouTube. Oh, you don't. Do you know all? These are all on YouTube. Oh, the auction sites. These are the auction sites. I'm telling you right here. Auction Zip. This auction one that we just did, and then there's also high bid auctions, and those are all in your area. And then you've got auction Zip. And then
I'm not kidding. Like, look at this, guys. Kathy has showed me the stuff that she has got, and you know, she's even sent me links. And I mean, she's gotten stuff seriously, and it's decent stuff for like $2.75, $8, you know, $17.
Is she going and picking it up, or is she having it shipped to her?
Now she is going to pick it up, because around here she can do that, to drive and pick it up. So you can get ones in your area, but do check and look at the shipping cost and your premiums. I mean, usually it's about 15% of your buy. So say you bid $10, well, then you've got 15% on top of that. If you're going to sell it for, you know, $70, $80, $200, who gives a snoggly do? But check your shipping price. Some of them combine shipping and are very reasonable. And then the ones that I think are really bad are the ones in your larger metropolitan areas. But your smaller town ones are really, they're battling to get your business, and you get great stuff.
Auction gallery on Shop Goodwill, shopgoodwill.com. They do a lot of auctions, and you can go through here and see, you know, what, like here's this purse, here's all kinds of things. Sometimes you'll find auctions that have 11 bids on this, $63. So then you can just choose from the menu to go to gallery auctions, and you can go in here and you can just.
A number of years ago, I got some really, really swell jewelry off of Shop Goodwill. So there's still buys that can be had. And Justin said, also, you know, be aware, guys, with these auction zip type sales, if there's time sensitive for pickup. If you miss the pickup, you lose out. Be careful. Well, they sometimes have a couple days, and they do have the windows. You know, it'll be like 12 to 4 or 10 to 2. And they usually have, you know, and I'm not saying everybody, but I said most of the ones that I'm familiar with will usually have 2 days or 2 time windows that you can pick up. But he is indeed correct. You know, make sure that you read all the fine print. If everybody don't know about how fine print can get you. But overall, I think it's great.
You really have to look closely. Exactly, Evan.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for coming.
I like paying nothing, Justin. You and I I pay nothing all the time.
We know.
I'm not bragging about it. I'm very lucky. I am very, very lucky. I know it. I am blessed. I know that. I also share that with a lot of other people. I have sent many, many, many people boxes of stuff to sell at my cost of shipping, because they needed items to sell, especially during the pandemic, during the shutdown, the lockdown. I sent a lot of boxes out to people that needed stuff that couldn't get out. So I know I'm blessed, and I like to share that, and I can, because that's what we should do. Not everybody can do that, but I can, so I do.
Noelle, Lana, did you see what she said? She was being very kind. That you know, you give back to the community with your knowledge for the kind things you said. See,
thank you
and
very
what
much,
you've done.
So anyway,
a lot of us do in this community.
What time is it? 10 o'clock.
It'd be almost 1 on the East Coast.
Right. So I think with that, we are going to say goodnight. I had
Wrap up another wonderful week.
Yes. And we're not going to even talk about what we're going to talk about next week because we're not sure, but I can guarantee
we have no idea.
I can guarantee you it's going to be good. You are not going to want to miss it.
Do I need to come?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Do I need to come?
Yes, you need to come.
Well,
I'm telling you.
Okay.
It was very.
Hey.
Anyway, thank you so much, Lana, Just Me, everybody, Justin, thanks for being here, Jenny, Evan, all of you wonderful peoples. Everybody have a great rest of your week.
And Mike with his Arbor Day again.
Yes, Mike with your Arbor. Don't forget. Do not forget the thrift
I'll bring
store
paper goods
National
for Arbor
Day.
Day for you.
Maybe Thanksgiving. Maybe. You never know.
You never know with us, guys. You never know.
Might be something totally completely off the cuff. We might need a holiday break for a week. We'll see. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.
Nice meeting you. Thanks, guys.